Yo, 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 what up, guys? Sorry, I'm just tweeting out my stream really quick. And get started, kinda, sorta. Because we still have, shit, damn near an hour before the event actually starts. But I thought I'd go live. I was just sitting around doing nothing, so I might as well go live, talk to you guys. Alright, live. Alright, cool. Tweet it out. Appreciate all the love on Twitter. For those of you guys who have a Twitter or an X. Jeez, you guys excited or what? Oh man, I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to feel, man. To be honest with you guys. We got the multi-stream working again, finally. Don't know what the fuck happened the other day, but got it working again, so I'm happy. What up, Twitch? What up, my 2 viewers on Twitch? I fuck with y'all. Appreciate you. And of course, what up, YouTube? Who do we have in here? We got Solid Snake, of course. What up, what up? Millie, Solid Snake, Solo Knives. Shit, I can't read that name. Whatever those symbols are. What up, what up? Short Fuse, of course. What up, what up? How you guys doing? Profit. How's everybody feeling tonight? You guys excited? I guess I shouldn't say tonight. It's tonight for me, but it's probably morning for some of you guys, huh? Kuza, what up? Mad Evil, what up, what up? Appreciate you guys stopping by. Gonna be a good night, hopefully. It's gonna be a good little stream here. Not gonna stream super long today, obviously, since I don't usually stream at this time. It's kind of weird for me to be streaming at night, to be honest with you guys, but here we are. What else? What else can we look at? Let's look at the beautiful, amazing Fox Hunt website, shall we? While we chill here for a bit. Let me throw on some tunes so we're not sitting here in fucking silence. Let's throw on the MGO playlist just to add insult to injury. Let's add the MGO playlist just to have a little bit of insult to injury tonight that we're not getting MGO, but it is what it is. We knew we weren't getting MGO at this point. But no, I'm cautiously, all jokes aside, I'm cautiously optimistic. Cautiously optimistic about what we're getting today. What we're going to see in just a bit. Got the Fox Hunt website here. I've been refreshing this all day like a fucking madman. Nothing new just yet, at least from what I've seen. I'll refresh it again there for you guys. But there was a small update to it a little while ago. I don't know if you guys remember. Here, let me throw my chat over here now. There was a small update to it a little while ago where they added a few new, almost like cutscenes, a few new screenshots and also a little bit of gameplay here. So this is kind of new, semi-new. And this is also kind of semi-new, these two. So yeah, I'll let that play out while I talk to you guys. You beat the Ape Escape mode. Shit was pretty underwhelming. Oh, you didn't like it? I thought it was pretty cool. I thought it was cool that they changed things up. It's not exactly like the original Snake versus Monkey mode. There are little differences. And who was it that was digging through the files? One of the modders, one of the community members, the MGS community members that does modding, was looking through the files, and I think they discovered that it was like literally like a ground up remake of Snake vs. Monkey. So it's not like all they did was copy paste Snake vs. Monkey from Subsistence or from the other MGS3s. They actually redid it, which I think is kind of nice. And they redid they made brand new animations when you actually captured the monkeys and all that. That was kind of cool, I thought. All-nighter crew, exactly. What up, what up? Yeah, I appreciate you guys being here. I know this is like fucking almost 12 hours after my normal stream time, but do I have any details on what Fox Hunt is? I don't have any extra details other than what is out there publicly on this website and what they showed off in the original Fox Hunt trailer. So Fox Hunt is basically one mode. It's based off of, I think they say as much up here, it's based off of like a hide and seek sort of cat and mouse chasing game mode, as well as sneaking, they say right here, based on sneaking rule. You guys can see this, right? Yeah, you guys should be able to see this. Chat's kind of blocking it here. Right here it says based on sneaking rule. I think that's a mistype on their end. I think they meant to say team sneaking. There is a sneaking mode, but that mode is very different from what they're describing Fox Hunt to be. It's more akin, it's more like team sneak from the little that we've seen. Now, I could be completely wrong, and it could be based off sneaking rule. Very quickly, for those who don't know what sneaking is, not team sneaking, but sneaking, that was a mode in Shit, was it an MGO1? I know it was an MGO2, obviously, but in MGO2, there was red versus blue, like a normal TDM. And then there was almost like a third team, and that third team was one player, and that one player played Old Snake, or Solid Snake, just like in MGS4. You could use the Octo Camo. You could have the Octo Camo face covering that you get from Laughing Octopus. You could even use your Solid Eye, Night Vision, all that fun stuff. And your objective when you were playing Snake was to actually collect dog tags off of the players on the red and blue teams. If you collected 3 of them, you won the match. If you died, whatever it is, 3 or 5 times, I think it might be. You could change that, I think, too. I think it's 3 times, actually, by default. Then the team who killed you 3 times first are the winners. So if blue team finds Snake and kills him 3 times before red team is able to kill them 3 times, or kill him 3 times, blue team is the winner, and vice versa. So that's what sneaking rule is. That doesn't sound like what Fox Hunt is. It sounds more like team sneak, but it's still not 1 for 1. It's kind of like based off team sneak, based off hide and seek. We also now know that you don't have weapons when you load in. So it's kind of like a BR where you have to either find weapons on the battlefield, or I was looking at this screenshot today, actually. Let me actually drag this to another tab so we can take a look at it. So I was taking a look at this today, and you can kind of see here that you can buy loadouts, actually. Right here, this is what this is, request reward package. I'm assuming this is a loadout, so you can go into the match with something already loaded in, if that makes sense. Go into the match with like a weapon or something, because otherwise everything's procure on site, which is kind of cool, but you can tell it's based off of a BR. So we got some new people. Yo, what up, Ryden's Wig? What up, Logan? How you guys doing? What's the URL? I'll link you guys right now. You're gonna have to like sign in though, because they have like, you know, making sure that you're not a kid basically. It's this site right here. Copy. What up, Fernando? How you doing? What up, Tony? Thanks for getting your help, Fox on. Oh, I appreciate you stopping by and letting me know that I was a help, man. I'm glad that I was able to help you get Foxhound rank. That's awesome. Is this your first Foxhound rank? Did you get it in OG MGS3? Oh, you watched the White Tux run too? Yeah, that White Tux run was pretty fun. Yeah, OSP seems pretty cool, right? What up, Mr. Dupless? How you doing, man? Mr. Dupless, another MGO2 fanatic. We've ran into each other on Save MGO a few times, for sure. What up, dude? Appreciate you stopping by. 3 a.m. gang. Holy shit, you're up late, dude. Appreciate you being here, man. My dumbass thought we were going to get Fox Hunt news at the State of Play today. I thought we were going to get some Metal Gear stuff, man, but that's on me. There was absolutely no indication that we were gonna get anything Metal Gear, but it is what it is. There's always cheaters. Yeah, there's always gonna be cheaters, right? I mean, but the cheaters in MGO have always been dog shit. I've beaten cheaters before that were like blatantly cheating. I've fucking destroyed them before. I still have the footage of me doing that on MGO3. I don't know if I have any footage on MGO2. MGO2 is a little tougher to beat them. But if you knew how to beat them, then you could still beat them. But MGO3 was hilarious. The people who tried to cheat, they were dog shit at it. They couldn't even cheat correctly. Funny stuff. Maybe one day I'll dig up that video and watch it on stream of us beating glitchers. A whole team of glitchers, too. It wasn't just one. It was a whole team of glitchers, and we still destroyed them. So, yeah, someone was asking about masks in chat. Let's take a look at that. I think that's in this screen as well, right? I already have it up. So the masks are pretty interesting. You can see it on the left over here. I have my marking tool up so I can mark right here. Masks and suits. So if we zoom in, it kind of looks like you can play as like Snake, the boss, and Ocelot, right? Which isn't that crazy because in MGO2 and even in MGO1 they had guest characters, and they also had like blue team or whatever was Snake, and then red team was Ocelot, so you could play as those characters even as far back as MGO1. And then they had like guest characters from Rumble Roses, which was a wrestling game that Konami made back in the day. You could play as Sokolov. And then in MGO2, obviously, we had Raiden, Vamp, Old Snake, Liquid Ocelot, Meryl, Johnny, you know, all those characters that you could play as well. Now, the interesting thing about that is, from what I'm seeing here, which, I mean, this isn't very much information, but it doesn't look like it's only cosmetic, these masks and suits. Because if we swing over this way, right, we see under here. Well, first let's start from the top. So we see we have animal ranks here still, obviously. Animal ranks have been around for a long time. This is your name. This is obviously like a Konami default account. So they're named Fox01, Fox01. We see here the EXP bar, right? You start at 0 EXP. Once you get to 1,000, then this ranks up. I'm assuming you go from rank 1 to 2 to 3. And then once you do that, once you get to 5, for example, you unlock AT camo. Once you get to 10, you unlock like the leafy AT camo. Once you get to 20, you get like this rocky one. And then once you get to 30, you get like the tree bark looking one. So these ranks actually do sort of influence gameplay from what we're seeing here. But I was looking today that the masks and suits also do. So if we look down here, it says none, right? Since this person doesn't have anything equipped right now, they're not getting any bonuses to like their life regen or their stamina recovery. It's all like grayed out. So that leads me to believe that once you unlock these masks and suits, they might actually give you bonuses. They might actually give you a little bit of life regen. They might actually give you a little bit of stamina recovery, which I don't know if I like too much. I was talking to my friends earlier and like, so like, for example, someone like me, when Fox Hunt comes out, I'm going to play the ever living shit out of it. So like, if I just play it like crazy and grind it out, and I get to like rank 30 or whatever the max rank is, and I unlock all the masks and all this shit before like somebody else that doesn't play as much, that plays like maybe an hour a day, I'm going to absolutely have the advantage against them. Obviously, there's more that goes into it, right? Like people's aim, my aim compared to theirs, my sort of like familiarity with the mechanics and how well I use AT camo. Of course, that plays a factor, but like imagine being rank 30 and you have all of these AT camouflages at your disposal against someone who's like rank 7. You know what I mean? And then adding on top of that, I don't know what these masks and suits are, but from what I'm inferring here, it looks like they give bonuses to your life regen and stamina recovery. So you're going to have a big advantage over people who don't play as much. Now, the one silver lining here, I guess you could say, is that they've already confirmed that there's no microtransactions. So there's no way to like, I'm going to swipe my credit card and pay $20 and unlock all the masks and suits. Like, there's none of that, as far as they've said. They said once you load up Fox Hunt, there's going to be no microtransactions. Now, if they change that, that could always be the case, right? But from what they've said, from what we know so far, there's going to be no microtransactions. So it's going to be grind to win, I guess. I don't know. Which, I mean, isn't the worst, but at the same time, I don't know. What do you guys think about all that? I heard an alert go off, but I didn't see anything. Oh, Jesson, thank you for the prime over there on Twitch, man. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the sub. Welcome, welcome. Let me play a Solid Snake. The Maujins? Yeah, how'd you know that was them? How'd you know? Yeah, we played against them and they got their shit. Yo, they got rocked. I still have the footage, or what? Somebody has the footage. Did we get a release date for MGO? Not yet, but hopefully that's one of the things that we get tonight. Did I say Fox Hunt rank? I meant Foxhound, sorry. Is this hotline just about Fox Hunt? I don't know. I don't know. By the thumbnail that they have here, it looks like they're going to do Fox Hunt and it just says Metal Gear Production Hotline. So that can mean many things. I don't know what that means exactly, but it looks like a lot of it will be Fox Hunt. Yeah. So a lot of our hopefully a lot of our questions are answered today. The big one being the release date. That's the big one for me. How you feeling, by the way, Rydenswig? If you're still in here, dude, you feeling a little better? I have a bad feeling about this mode. Wasn't crazy about MGO3 and felt like it was kind of half-baked. Yeah, MGO3 kind of gets the pass for me because there was a lot of things that happened behind the scenes that kind of... It went through development hell. That's the easiest and the most succinct way I can put it. MGO3 just went through development hell, so... It is what it is. We got what we got, right? That game was supposed to be way more ambitious than what we ended up getting. But I don't know. If they were going to do Fox Hunt, if they were going to do an MGO replacement, then they should have like either not done it and taken more time to do it and made it like a standalone game, not attached to Delta, or they shouldn't have just like bothered with it at all, in my opinion. You know, I really don't want this to be like a tacked on multiplayer mode, but it is what it is. Some people could be that level and be asked. Yeah, of course, of course. You gonna play with the community? I mean, if they allow me to. That's another big question is like, are we gonna be able to have dedicated like hosted lobbies, or is it just gonna be like you auto queue into whatever, and it has like hidden MMR, hidden elo, right? And it just matches you up with people of like your same rank, of your same animal rank, of your same KD. Because if you look up here, there is a report tab right here. So report to me is KD and like your, you know, all of the other stats are going to be there. So there's probably going to be some sort of hidden MMR, hidden elo that they're going to base your, that's where they're going to sort of put you in when you queue up. I really hope there's like the ability to make your own lobbies, because yeah, absolutely. I'd be super down to host lobbies and have little like community tournaments and all that fun stuff. So yeah, Volume 2 news would be good too. Play to win is better than pay to win. True. I doubt they won't add any paid DLC or boost. According to them, they're not going to, but maybe later. Do you think they'll have Master Collection Volume 2 news? So the survey that leaked before this event, this stream, did mention Volume 2, which leads me to believe they'll maybe mention it. I don't know if they're going to dedicate any time to it or if they have anything to really share at the moment, but they'll probably mention it like, hey, it's happening, you know, which we all kind of knew already. Yeah, the studio imploded. Yeah, that's one of the big things for sure. But even before then, even before the studio imploded and all that came out about Kojima and Konami, they were having issues already. From what I was told by a source that I won't reveal, that worked at Kojima Productions, Kojima had visited the LA studio a few times throughout the development of MGO3, and he wasn't really happy with what he was seeing. So they kind of had to like scrap it multiple times and start from zero. No pun intended. And yeah, so that's always a bad sign. You know, that's always like a bad thing when you have to like scrap what you've worked on and literally try to like pick up the scraps and make something from that multiple times. That didn't just happen once, from what I was told. And this was only one person that told me this. But again, this person did work at the studio, so I believe them. Wonder if they'll bring in maps or environments from other games, not just 3. For Fox Hunt, I don't think so. I think they're basing the maps in Fox Hunt off of 3's locations, and they've said as much in the trailer. We've already gotten a glimpse of like a Groznygrad type map, which I love. That's one of my favorite maps in MGO2. What up, Robin? Yeah, I don't know. I hope we get at least a mention of Volume 2 for sure. The stream is only an hour long, so you're starting to feel a little better? Oh, that's good to hear, man. Just been laying in bed all day. Yeah, that's the main thing. Just rest. Your body needs to rest, and your body needs to be hydrated for sure. Glad you're feeling better, though, man. That's good news. Trying to play MGS4 on your PC, and it runs like a freaking Atari game. Yeah, it's rough on a lot of PCs, and even on my PC, which I don't have like a top-end PC at the moment, but it took a lot of tweaking to get it just right. There were a lot of like audio glitches, and there still is. Like, I think when Raiden calls you at the beginning of Act 2, it still kind of glitches out for me. But that's really the only audio glitch I think I have left now. It was really bad when I like first installed it, and it was just default settings. I really had to go in there and like, you know, apply the canary patches and play with those a little bit, and play with the stock options that you have on RCPS3 and all that. So like, it does take a lot of tweaking, and everybody has a different PC build. Everybody has different parts, so yeah, we need a nice 1080p at the very least, running at 60 frames per second or close to it for most of the game port of MGS4 for modern platforms. It's well overdue. It's like super overdue at this point. What do you think the radio presets are? Do you think yeah, I think that's just like you're saying, the voice lines at like an MGO2, where you could say like go go go, or like take cover, protect the target, stuff like that. I think that's all it's gonna be. Which, hey, I'm glad that's coming back, and not the annoying like weird noises you can make in MGO3. Do you remember that? Where you could go like sound like tuning a radio? Dude, that was so weird. I don't even know why they added that. Skill based? Yeah, skill based matchmaking, I think they're gonna have to have some form of that, right? I just hope that's not the only option. I hope that we have the option to host our own lobbies. Do you guys think it's going to be like a DM deathmatch sort of situation where it's like everybody against everybody? Do you guys think it's going to be like, I was thinking maybe they'll have a deathmatch playlist and then they'll have like a 2v2v2v2 or something like that. Like 10 players, 5 squads consisting of 2 players each. You know, that'd be kind of cool too. You go in there with a buddy against 4 other teams. So you have 10 people in the lobby total. When is it starting? In about 30 minutes. 29 minutes now. What up, Chiz? Took the survey? Oh, you took the survey? I took it too, but I think they're just going to disregard everybody's answers that took it before TGS. I think they're just going to throw all the answers away and just like relink it to us all. Because that shit leaked like damn near a week before TGS. So yeah, I took it too though. We took it on stream. Hopeful for what they can do, especially if Mr. Hater does his voice. Yeah, it's cool to see David Hater back. That they're including him in the marketing and stuff. I mean, this looks cool, guys. I'm gonna admit it. As a Fox Hunt sort of like doomer that I've been in the past, the environments look amazing. Like GG, Grozny Grad, one of my favorite maps, looks great. Even this that kind of looks inspired by it's not Socorveno, it's Svanyato something East or something like or West actually. The ones that the maps right before the end. It kind of looks like this specific scene here that we're seeing. It looks great. I mean, graphically, it looks fucking sick. I have no complaints. It's cool that you can hide in the boxes and do all that fun stuff that you could always do in MGO. I just hope that this game has some substance to it. I really do. I hope the progression system is nice. It's not just about unlocking AT camos. I hope that... you know, we've already seen they've kind of shown off that there's animal ranks, which are really cool. I love having animal ranks, and I hope they reset on a weekly basis depending on what you did, how you did, your KD. You know, for those of you guys who played MGO 2, you know, like it was based on a weekly reset system. So if you played, for example, a lot of TDM specifically, you primarily played Team Deathmatch, it would give you like the Fighting Fish or the Beta fish rank. If you were well-rounded, you got over a 1.7 KD, you would start getting into like Hound and like Doberman. If you got a lot of headshots, if most of your kills, like over 75% of them were headshots and you had a positive KD, you get Eagle rank. Stuff like that would be really cool, you know? It's just another extra thing apart from just ranks here to grind out. You can also try for one of those elite ranks. You could try for Eagle rank. You could try for specific ranks. I don't know how they're going to do it this time around because as far as I know, Fox Hunt consists of one mode only. It's not like MGO that had all those modes that I just listed. TDM, Cap, Base, you know, Deathmatch, all those modes that, Team Sneaking, obviously, that we know and love. It doesn't have that. It's only one mode from what they said in the reveal trailer, so... A lot of questions. Hopefully, a lot of them are answered tonight. Hopefully, all of them are answered tonight because this game is supposed to come out pretty soon. As you can see here at the top, Fox Hunt coming fall 2025. We're like 2 days into fall now. So it could drop any moment. It could drop tomorrow. It could also drop in fucking December because technically December is still partly autumn, so or fall. So I hope it's sooner rather than later, obviously. I really hope we don't have to wait until November or December to play this game because that... I already think, and this is me being a doomer, so pay no attention to this, really. This is, again, just me being pessimistic, but a lot of people that I follow on Twitch, a lot of my friends, a lot of people on, like, social media, they've already moved on. They're not really playing Delta anymore. They played through the story, and that's enough for, like, 70% of people. Then there's the other, like, 10% that go the extra mile and get the platinum because they really love the game. And then there's, like, the remaining... percentage, which I mean I think I did those percentages wrong because it's like less than 5% of the people that are like myself or Ryden's Wig or other people in chat that go the extra mile and unlock like all the different secret theater reels, all the titles and ranks, all the other emblems. They do challenge runs like I did, like my all gold camouflage run, stuff like that. Most people don't do shit like that, so they have already moved on. They're playing Silent Hill F. They're playing other games that released recently, or they're anticipating games that are coming out soon, like Battlefield. I know is a big one that's coming out soon that a lot of people are waiting to play. So all of that to say, I don't have the best feeling about Fox Hunt releasing after Delta. I already said, like, shit, this is not good for the player base because people move on, man. We're in the day and age where there's a lot of games coming out on a fucking daily basis. It's not even on a weekly or monthly basis anymore. It's on a daily basis, damn near. So I already think they lost a significant portion of the potential player base just due to timing. So if they make us wait another month from now, shit, I don't know. It's going to be me and everybody in chat playing, and that's about it. What up, DG? How you doing? You're hype. You have high hopes? I want to be optimistic about it, but we'll see. Do you think we'll get text chat or the presets? I think we're going to get presets because they already showed on this screen. You can see right here on the left, radio presets over here. Yeah, erase 0, go back to nothing. If they give me MGS4, Peace Walker, Twin Snakes, and Rising, I'm on. Dude, I'd be happy with just MGS4. They could just say the Master Collection Volume 2 is MGS4, and I'd be like, all right, cool, I'll buy it. $70, fine, here. Where do I pay? Who do I pay? Yeah, it starts in 29 minutes. Or no, sorry, less than that now. Like 24 minutes. They won't do it. But I love to bring in characters like Snake, Eva, or Ocelot. Oh no, I think they're gonna do that because, or at least like maybe you're not gonna be able to play as the actual character, but they're gonna have masks and suits that make you look like them, which is kind of cool, but kind of not at the same time. Because I would like to have like Snake, like just like sneaking mode, where somebody takes control of Snake, and then the opposite team can have like Liquid Ocelot or the boss. It would be so cool to play as the boss for the first time, like actually play as her. That would be so cool. They could have 3 different teams, right? They could have Big Boss's team or Naked Snake's team. They could have Ocelot's team, and then they could have the boss's team. It wouldn't make much sense in the lore, but like, who fucking cares? You know? Jedi, you're trying to get the Plat and Secret titles as well? Yeah, I mean, like, we're the few dedicated fans. Most people just played through it once. Maybe they went back and tried to get Foxhound rank, but even that, you guys, you have to realize that even that most people don't even do. Most people play it on like very easy normal, and I'm not knocking that. That's normal is the way the game is intended to be played, right? That's like the one that's balanced around the average player. They play through it, they see the story, and then that's it. Then they kind of like, you know, put it on their shelf and play the next new release, which for a lot of people, a lot of my follow list right now on Twitch is playing Silent Hill F because they're Konami fans, and you know, there's a lot of crossover between Metal Gear fans and Silent Hill fans, obviously. So Konami can't really expect people to stick around and be excited for this multiplayer game mode that's coming out a month plus after Delta. So if it's free to play, I'll play it. Ain't no chance. I mean, yeah, that's a good point, right? I'm kind of scared. And again, big doomer here. Big doomer energy tonight. But I'm kind of scared that since they're not adding microtransactions, that they'll then monetize the game by making it a paid add-on if you don't have Delta. So if you have Delta, you can play this for free. You can play Fox Hunt for free. I'm scared they're going to be like, if you don't have Delta, you have to pay like $40 to play it. Because I don't think anybody's going to spend the money just to play Fox Hunt. You know what I mean? I don't think that's the case. You can't even get your friends to try MGS. There you go. There you go. Like Jacob said, like it's, yeah. It's kind of like asking a lot from a lot of people on Konami's end to expect them to wait around for an extra month. And that the same thing happened for those of you guys who were around during the Phantom Pain launching. The same exact thing happened with MGO3, with Metal Gear Online 3. The game did not launch for like an extra 3.5, almost, yeah, I think it was a month actually. Just under a month after Phantom Pain came out. And what happened? Yes, there was a player base. Yes, there's always going to be dedicated hardcore Metal Gear fans that are willing to give the multiplayer component a chance. But I guarantee, if you look at the statistics behind the scenes, which obviously we can't because only Konami has them, they missed out on a ton of players playing it. Because people played through Phantom Pain, and that was a beefy game. Phantom Pain is a beefy game compared to MGS3 or Delta. They got through it, and they're like, okay, I had my fill. I saw the end of the story. Maybe I got the platinum in that game, which again is pretty beefy, pretty lengthy. I'm good. I had my fill of the Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain experience. I'm good to move on now. And hey, you know what? I can't even blame them. There was also FOBs too. FOBs did actually launch with Phantom Pain, so a lot of people, that was their multiplayer experience. They did FOBs. They played that. So even more of a reason when MGO3 came around, they were like, fuck that, I'm done. I'm not playing this. You know? I had my fill. I've played Phantom Pain for 100+ hours. I played FOBs for like another 20. I'm good to go. I don't need to play this MGO3 shit. Or they didn't even know about it. But I'm willing to bet if this launched with Delta, way more people would be playing it. Shit, I would have been playing it like the last 3 weeks or so. You know? 2.5 weeks, whatever it is. However far removed we are from Delta now. Like, I would have been playing it for sure. But, you know, I don't know. It's rough to get people... It's rough to get people to play your game, even if you're a live service game. Even something like, I don't fucking know, like Destiny, just to throw a name out there. Like, it's hard to get people to play Destiny, just as an example, when you have Fortnite out there, and you have Warzone out there, and you have Battlefield coming out soon, and you obviously have COD, that's not Warzone, but the other COD that millions upon millions of people still play. You know, it's hard to get people to play those games. Not even mentioning the fact that the game that we're all here to watch, that we all love, that brought us all together, is primarily a single-player experience. That's why most people love Metal Gear, is because of the story, because of the narrative, because of the characters in the single-player. Not really a multiplayer game. There's weirdos like me and some of you guys in chat that fucking love this multiplayer shit because it still has that Metal Gear charm. However, it's a fact that most people don't really care for MGO 1, 2, 3, or Fox Hunt. So, anyway, all that to say, I'm cautiously optimistic. I really hope that they thought this out, that it doesn't feel tacked on, that it doesn't feel lazy, that it's not going to get boring after less than a week. I really hope there's some substance to it. They did a decent job with Delta. I'm going to give my thoughts pretty soon here in a video, but I think they did a pretty solid, no pun intended, job with Delta. It's not perfect. It's not exactly what I wanted, but I think it's a decent attempt at a faithful remake, at a one-for-one remake. So if that sort of love and attention and care carries over to Fox Hunt, then hey, maybe we'll end up liking it, you know? Yo, what up, Jag? How you doing, man? Here's hoping. I know, man. Like, that's all we can really do is hope. We got about less than just about 20 minutes now before it starts. So we shall see. When does Fox Hunt jump? We don't know yet. That's one of the things that's hopefully going to be answered tonight. You don't know if I've ever played Batman Origins multiplayer, but they had a TDM where it was Joker's gang. Oh yeah, I played a little bit of that back in the day. I also played the Assassin's Creed multiplayer, which is kind of cool. Raiden with a sword. Raiden had a sword in MGO2. Raiden is one of my favorite characters to play in MGO2. Did I see the new OD trailer? I did. Frankly, I'm not super excited for that because I don't know really what it is. We've only seen like a few things of it. I liked PT back in the day, but I need to see a little more before I get really excited. And Fizzint, don't even ask me about Fizzint because that game is going to come out in like 2035 and I'm going to have like 20 kids and a mortgage payment at that point, and I'm probably not even going to be playing video games, but no, I mean, I'm probably still going to be playing games, but that game is so far off that like I don't even want to think about Fizzint right now. They have a new team. They're trying to get the swing of things. I won't be disappointed. I'd rather have this over 10 years of fuck all other than a few new shirts and pins. Yeah, I mean, that's a good way to look at it. At least they're doing something right. I just don't... I guess on the other side of that coin, Solo Knives, you're absolutely right, but at the same time, I don't want like a tacked on multiplayer. You know what I mean? I don't want something where they were like, okay, we brought Snake vs. Monkey back. We did this Snake vs. Bomberman shit for Xbox. We brought back Secret Theater. We even added some new Secret Theater stuff. So we did all this. Oh shit, we forgot MGO. Gaming landscape has changed, so let's just scramble and put together. Like, I also don't want that because that feels kind of disrespectful to me. You know what I mean? I would rather not getting anything at that point. Just leave Delta a single player experience, the most complete version of MGS3 since Subsistence, with the inclusion of Snake vs. Monkey, with the inclusion of Secret Theater, with all the quality of life changes they made, that's already a solid experience in my opinion. Maybe it's not worth $70 for some people, but they could have just left it at that. If this ends up being some tacked on, like, then I feel kind of disrespected just because I'm such a huge Metal Gear Online fan that, like I said, I know I'm weird. Trust me, I know I'm fucking weird. I get it. I'm the weird Metal Gear fan that likes the multiplayer games and the spin-offs. I get that I'm like in the 0.1% that actually gives a fuck about the multiplayer games. But, I mean, they must have some sort of metric that showed them like, oh, these guys, these people, these fans, this community actually does like multiplayer, or else I do think they would have just said, fuck it. Who cares about MGO, right? They have to see behind the scenes, whether it's through feedback on social media, through the surveys that they've done in other production hotlines, or other means. They must have some sort of metric that shows them that we actually care, that enough of us weirdos out there care for the multiplayer aspect of these games. So you'd love to see Rykov playable again. He was fun as fucking MGO1. I admittedly didn't play too much with Rykov, to be honest with you. I didn't play that much MGO1 in general. I did play it, but not as much as MGO2. Not even close, man. You're the fan who hasn't had time to play through it once. I mean, yeah, but people are busy. That's another point, is like a lot of people are busy, haven't even played through Delta yet. So you can't expect them to play through Fox Hunt. I don't know. RE Mercenaries, we can play as Ada Wesker. Yeah, I've heard it's kind of like similar, the Resident Evil multiplayer stuff and the Metal Gear. There's a lot of like similarities, right? What's a stealth battle royale? They actually had that already though, Ahab. There was a mode in MGO2 called Stealth Deathmatch. That's literally pretty, well, not literally, but pretty close to the BR formula. It's a death match, everybody against everybody. And you can choose the same weapons as in a regular match. You know, you have your AK, your M4 custom, you have your Scorpion or the VZ, you have the P90. All the normal weapons that you could pick in a normal match, you can pick in Stealth Deathmatch. The only difference is everybody has stealth camo. You have this little like thing, this little alert, this little alarm that when it goes off when someone's near you and they make noise. And also vice versa. So when you stand up and you're sprinting or you're even crouch walking, it makes a noise. So it alerts everybody that there's someone nearby. And the main thing that makes it a BR-esque type mode is that the map actually shrinks. So you can't just hide in the same spot the whole map, or the whole match, sorry. The map actually shrinks smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller, just like BR. So everybody eventually has to meet up in the middle of the circle. And it's just a really fun mode, and it just goes to show you how ahead of its time MGO2 was. So that already kind of exists in Metal Gear Online. I literally only play Metal Gear. It's just one of the different MGS that I'm on. There's barely any Metal Gear Cross Silent Hill collaborations. Yeah, there was a little bit of that in MGO2. You could have the Robbie the Rabbit headpiece or mask. There's a little bit of crossover. How good were the sales for Delta? I think it already sold 1 million units, right? Which is pretty damn good. I think it sold 1 million units week 1, which is phenomenal, actually. Like I said, it's an experiment. Yeah, but I don't really think they need to experiment with anything. That was my whole problem with them making Fox Hunt. It's like they don't really need to experiment with anything. We've had 3 MGOs now. You know? They're like, if Konami thinks they're gonna make some revolutionary new multiplayer that's gonna catch on and it's gonna have millions of concurrent players, then frankly they're stupid, just to put it bluntly. If they think they're gonna invent like some multiplayer that's gonna beat Fortnite, that's gonna beat COD, that's gonna steal players from those franchises, they're stupid. They're dumb. They're ignorant. They're naive. That's just, they don't need to. There doesn't need to be any experimentation. People love MGO1. People fucking adore MGO2, and MGO3 did enough things wrong to where they can be like, okay, if we make a new MGO, stay away from MGO3, make the blueprint of it MGO2, and remake it, like for Delta, remake MGO1 maps with MGO2 mechanics, and just make it look pretty. And I guarantee I wouldn't be bitching. Nobody else. It's not rocket science. You know what I mean? It's not. It's really not rocket science to make a good MGO. Like, I get that what you're saying, that they it's an experiment, but my counter argument is that they don't need to experiment. they see what we like.
Sicko hype. I've enjoyed you Delta content. Thanks for the
MGO
entertainment.
Sicko, yo, David, I appreciate the 5, man. I really appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoyed the content, man. I do my best. I'm very passionate about Metal Gear, and I'm even more passionate about MGO. But yeah, having said all of this, I'm hopeful for tonight. I'm hopeful that Fox Hunt does bring people back, is an enjoyable experience for all of us, whether you're new to MGO, you're a returning fan like me. I really hope it gives us something to play with one another. I really hope I can make like lobbies with my community, lobbies with my friends, lobbies with randoms. I can host tournaments, because all of that you've been able to do, even as bad as MGO3 was in a lot of people's eyes, at the very, 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 very least, it had the functionality to where you could make lobbies and password protect them and describe what type of lobby you were making and blah, 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 blah. At the very least, even MGO3 had that. And on the other side of that spectrum, even MGO1, a game from 2005, a lot of you guys weren't even born. A game from that era was able to have dedicated lobbies, password protected lobbies, dedicated hosts, all of that stuff. So that's why I'm so like adamant about like Konami has the blueprint for a good Metal Gear multiplayer game. And it just baffles me that they didn't use it, but we shall see. We shall see, ladies and gentlemen. We are at like 8 minutes until this starts. So let me switch over to this screen here. Oh yeah, well they're never gonna improve that, Jag. That type of stuff, dude, they're never gonna improve. Like, even if we got MGO4 and it was everything I could ever dream for, yeah, their netcode would still be shit. They're never gonna figure that out. And it's not just Konami. Most Japanese companies have dog shit, absolutely abysmal, garbage, horrible, inferior, disgustingly terrible networking. Look at Nintendo. Have you ever tried to play any Nintendo game online? That's a serious question. Have you tried to play Super Smash Brothers online? The latest one, whatever the fuck it's called. I forgot what it's called. It's horrible. It's trash. It's worse than games from the PS2 era. If it's not a fighting game like Street Fighter, Japanese companies just it's like they can't wrap their minds around multiplayer games and netcode and all of that shit. They're horrible at it. I love Japanese games. I love Eastern games. But the one thing Japanese companies cannot do is multiplayer. They suck at it. They're horrible at it. So Konami is no exception. They don't know what they're doing. But I agree with you. I would love for them to treat this like an experiment and improve their netcode, but they're never going to. And I don't think we're ever going to get another MGO again. I really don't. I don't think we're ever going to get like Metal Gear Online 4 or just Metal Gear. That's done. Like, I think that's just done. And it might just me being a doomer, but I don't know. I don't see there ever being another Metal Gear Online. I'm excited for it, but I'm very skeptical. Hope it slaps. But if not, yeah, exactly. At least we have Save MGO, right? I cannot be more thankful to those guys for making those servers and running them for us, because yeah, I love that game. I don't think any multiplayer game ever is going to match that game. We were talking about this the other day because I was playing it with a bunch of friends. There is so much detail. And let me just go playing off of Jag's last point. MGO2 had terrible netcode. As much as I love that game, MGO2's netcode was dog shit. It was like stuck. It was like made. It was put together by like popsicle sticks and like chewing gum. I swear to God. Let me. So I don't seem biased, even though I am. I love MGO2. It's my favorite multiplayer game of all time. It always will be to the day I die. But that game had horrible netcode too. Dog shit, horrible netcode. Having said that, we were talking about on my stream the other day, like, how fucking ahead of its time that game truly was. There was things in that game, like systems in that games now don't even have. That game had like private clan only lobbies that you could go into and chat with your clan before survival or before a tournament and mess around, try tactics, try things on certain maps. You could pick the map, and it was private only for your clan. And let's rewind a little bit. Just the fact that that game had clans. Just the fact that that game had clans before Call of Duty. It had clans and clan emblems and all that before Call of Duty. It had female soldiers that you could play as before Call of Duty. It had the whole level system, the GP system, and the animal rank system that was all based on like a weekly clock that rotated and took into account your weekly metrics and how well you did in different modes, and calculated that with algorithms in the background and would give you a different animal rank depending. Like, are you fucking joking me? All of that in 2007, 2008. That shit that games now don't have. That's the reason why so many of us love MGO2, because it's like, that game you could tell was not an afterthought. That was its own fucking game that they sat there and they thought, we need to make this the coolest shit we can possibly make. Fuck Metal Gear Solid 4. We're making Metal Gear Online 2. We're the Metal Gear Online 2 team. How can we make this a fucking sick game that's worthy of being attached to MGS4? And they sat there and they put so much fucking effort and dedication into it that it's like, it's still blowing my mind like decades later. It's crazy, dude. It really is. That's why this Fox Hunt shit kind of rubbed me the wrong way. But here we are. We're 3 minutes away. We'll see what the fuck is going on with this shit. Oh, man. Delfino, thanks for the follow, dude. Exactly. We were just talking about that, Delfino. They had a Stealth Deathmatch in there as the original BR. There you go. A concept that's like huge nowadays. Fortnite, shrinking maps, circles and all that, right? Damage if you go into the circle, right? All of that was in MGO2 in 2008. All of that shit, all these huge games like PUBG and Fortnite and shit, all of that was in, not the battle royale aspects, but like the whole shrinking map shit was in MGS4's multiplayer component. That's crazy to think about. All right, let me shut up now. Let me shut up now. As always, let me know if the audio is, if you guys can hear everything fine. There's no audio right now. It's just silence. For me, at least. MGO2 Online pushed the genre of online multiplayer and is totally a worthy push forward in the actual death matches. Yeah, Casey, that's a good way to put it. Even like a concept like capture the flag, right? That's been around way before MGO. I mean, I remember playing fucking Unreal Tournament and Quake online back in the day. Right? And even before then, I'm sure it was in games even older than that. But the way that MGO2 was able to sort of like get those tried and true modes and add the Metal Gear charm on top of that, it's just unmatched. It's just, especially for a third-person game. Because there's games like Overwatch that I fell in love with back in 2016 that kind of make me feel the same way as MGO2, because they're cartoony. They don't take themselves too seriously. I'm a huge fan of arena shooters, and Overwatch was made in the same sort of vein as arena shooters. That was in its DNA. But it's a first-person shooter, and I always preferred third-person. And on top of that, it's Metal Gear themed. And like I said, they were able to sort of remix, sort of add the MGO charm on top of these tried and true game modes. It's just, you can't beat it, man. You can't beat that multiplayer. If you've never played it, you probably think that I sound crazy and that I'm just gassing it and it's just nostalgia. And sure, maybe some of it is. But if you were there for MGO2 at its peak, it's just shit. Even if you play MGO now on Save MGO, it's not the same because players now are discussing. Like, it's really hard for you to be a new player and play MGO2 now if you've never played it, because you will get destroyed. No matter how good you are at video games, you will get absolutely and utterly destroyed by the people online now. Like, if you can't kill the person when they see you in a millisecond, and I'm not exaggerating, literally a millisecond or two, you're dead, because they will kill you. If you don't shoot them the millisecond that their head pops up in the head, you're dead. That's how good people have gotten. I'm nowhere near as good as that. I'm decent, I think. But there's people online that I've played against where it's like, and I'm okay. I know how to play the game. I've been playing it for many years. But even I get my shit wrecked. All right, audio good? We looking good? I have it turned up for you guys, pretty loud. Yeah, they're toxic as hell, but I love those toxic fuckers. I love the MGO2 community. I love you toxic fuckers. Oh my god, that's not a nice noise in my ear at all. Jesus Christ, what the fuck is going on? I don't know if they don't have any closed captions here, so we're just gonna have to make up what they're saying.
本日は東京ゲームショー2025コナミデジタルエンタテインメントブースにご来場くださりまして誠にありがとうございます。そして配信をご覧の皆様もありがとうございます。
I got my Delta water bottle, by the way. I'm sponsored. By the way, having said all that and shitting on Konami this whole stream, I'm sponsored by Konami. Yeah, right. GameStop sent me that. They're really not gonna have English subtitles for us?
さらに質問コーナーやフォトコンテストの結果発表など盛りだくさんでお届けしてまいりますので最後までぜひお楽しみください。本日のホットラインは東京2025コナミデジタルエンタテインメントブース特別ステージから生配信でお届けしております。私は本日の司会を担当させていただきます森遥と申します。どうぞよろしくお願いいたします。
Does anybody speak Japanese in chat? Because you would be a huge help right now.
それでは早速本日のゲストの皆様をお呼びしたいと思います。株式会社コナミデジタルエンタテインメントの岡村則明さん、コレカドユージさん、佐原優さん、大石二郎さんです。
Oh, Yusahara. Yusahara is the director for Fox Hunt. Yuji Kurokado is actually one of the people most involved with MGO2 back in the day too. He said thank you. Wait, do you speak Japanese? Seamus? Oh yeah, because you heard us say arigato. Yeah, I know that much. Appreciate you though. That's funny. I like that shirt. Konami, if you're watching, don't believe anything I said for the first 45 minutes. I'm a huge Fox Hunt fan. I'm very excited. There's the director for Fox Hunt. Fucking Seamus, man. I like Noriaki Okamura's glasses. He has some cool frames. Ooh, my boy Yusahara coming in with the camo, the tiger stripe pants. Okay. Okay, Yusahara. Well, look at that water bottle. It has a straw going through it. That's cool. Oh, they all do. What the fuck? Never seen that before.
そうですね。出てよかったですね。もうね、出るのかなってずっと思ってたんですけど、なかなか長い5年ぐらい。
Damn, I want that shirt now. Konami, I was just kidding.
なので、ちゃんと出て皆さんにお届けすることができてよかったです。
はい、これからさん反響はいかがでしたか？
はい、やっぱ発売した後の
There's our boy, Kurokado-san. So they all have Fox Hunt shirts on. It looks like the bulk of the stream is going to be Fox Hunt, which as much as I want to see stuff about Delta and how well it's doing in the Master Collection, I'm here for Fox Hunt, boys. I'm going to be honest with y'all.
昔のファンの方もそうですし、今回デルタで初めてメタルギアシリーズ遊んだ方っていうものたくさんいて、
We tried learning Japanese on and off several years. It's a very little success. Gotta get that Duolingo going.
本当にありがとうございます。で、良い感想だけではなくてね、いろいろ要望とか意見もたくさんいただいてますので、
I'm looking something up real quick.
答えられるようにアップデートで対応していきたいと思ってますので、はい、よろしくお願いします。
ありがとうございます。
ね、森さんね、YouTube チャンネルでも実況放送して。
見ていただいてたんですか？ありがとうございます。本当にオリジナルの大好きだった演出仕掛けがそのまま遊ぶことができてすごく嬉しかったですし、サルヘビ合戦もコンプリートさせていただきました。本当に楽しかったです。ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
はい。ただ今回のステージはですね、搭載予定でありますオンライン対戦モードフォックスハントについてお話を伺っていきたいと思います。対戦シーンをですね、今日のためになんと事前収録済みということなので、映像を交えながらここで初お披露目させていただこうと思います。ではフォックスハントの担当ディレクターであります佐原さんからご説明をいただけるということで。
はい、先月ですね、公式ホームページの方で、 いろいろと新しい情報を発
Oh
表させていただ
shit!
きまして、
Oh, they got a ghillie, like a snow ghillie.
本日はですね、新情報なんかを交えながらゲームの詳細を紹介できればなと思います。
はい、早速ですね、この
Watch that be all that they show tonight for Fox Hunt. How pissed would you guys be?
そもそもどういったゲームになるんでしょうか。
はい、フォックスハントはですね、
This top left one we already saw.
追加コンテンツとなる、かくれんぼの
Guy's opening a ration with a fork and eating it
完全
mid-fight.
オンライン対戦モードになります。
はい。
MGS デルタ
There's
本編と世界観を共有
You
して
can
まして
salute!
プレイヤーは隠密部
What is
隊
this, a firing range?
隊員候補としてミッションに参加することになります。
つまりスネークたちの仲間になれてしまうっていう。
Dude, that's so cool actually that they have a firing range.
あくまで隊員候補なんですが、フォックスというのは
I'm trying to find accessibility options on fucking Chrome because I know there's like a
でフォックスハントではその
live
設定に
captions.
基づいて各プレイヤーが戦闘能力だけでなく潜入スキルを駆使しながらサバイバル形式の訓練ミッションに挑むといったゲームになっています。
なるほど。戦闘だけではなくてもスニーキングも必要なスキルになってくるんですね。
はい。ですので大きくジャンル分けすると
It's not working though.
対戦シューターということになると思うんですが、メタルギアらしいスニーキングの遊びを取り入れたものになってます。で、かくれんぼの駆け引きにフォーカスしていると説明させていただきました。
Alright, maybe they'll show up. I turned on closed captions on Chrome, but we'll see.
具体的なゲームシステムをまずは紹介させていただきます。
Rice and green tea in Japan and how to find the train station.
はい。ではまず
Gameplay.
本モードの最も
Oh, we've already
重要
seen
な
this
アクシ
though.
ョン
They've
で
already
あ
shown
る
this.
隠れるアクション AT カムについてです。AT カムはですね、瞬時に展開
I like that you have to change the AT camo manually. That's cool. It adds more skill, you know, it's more skill based than just Octo camo automatically changing. Cool that there's CQC.
隠れて敵をやり過ごすということだけでなくて、待ち伏せて奇襲をしたり、さまざまな場面で活用することが可能です。で AT カムはですね、すべてのプレイヤーが標準装備として持っている基本アクションという位置
Fuck,
づ
man,
け
I
で
really
す。
wish we could see what's going
本
on.
当に風景に溶け込んでますが、さっきの一瞬出てきた
Or
ボ
hear
タ
what's,
ン
or
がね
like
気になりましたね
translate what's going on.
はい。
そうですね、MGS4 で登場したオクトカムという
Here, he mentioned MGS4 and Octo camo. I heard that.
自動的に地形に合わせてパターンが切り替わるっていう風に思われた方もいるかもしれな
Yeah,
い
you see, you have to change it on your own. It's not automatic.
ゲームなので
Oh, look at this map.
AT カムの展開や切り替えというのは、各プレイヤーがあくまでアクションとして実行する形になってます。
なるほどなるほど。
地形に合わせて今ご覧いただいているように、地形に合わせた迷彩パターンに合わせるというのもそうなんですけど、意外となんか
That snow one looks cool, man. We don't even have that in Delta. Oh no, we do, right? If you put on snow camo, I just never put on snow camo.
楽しんだりみたいな、対人戦ならではの楽しみ方ができるんじゃないかなと思います。
なるほど。ミスマッチあえて目立って。いろいろ戦略を立てるみたいな遊び方もできるわけですね。そうですね。
いろいろユニークな迷彩
We've seen this as well. They're showing the full video of gifts that we've already seen.
対となる探す側のアクション、そちらについて説明します。はい、探すアクションですね。今ご覧いただいているのが
Looks alright, yeah.
センスというアクションがあります。これは周囲の敵の気配であったり、アイテムの位置というのを探して視認するためのアクションです。
Ration, just like single player.
レーションが落ちてきてます。
What the fuck is that?
今ご覧いただいているように周囲の見え方がちょっと変化しまして、付近にあるアイテムの位置が浮かび上がって見えるのと、
Is that showing you where people are hiding?
先ほど一瞬出ましたけど。敵のキャラクターの周囲のシルエットの形で
Oh, it's showing you where there's items. This looks like some Monster Hunter shit.
方向までこうやってアイテムの場所も分かってくるという。
Oh, so it's showing you where items are, where loadouts are. There's no way it shows you enemy locations, right? Oh, there's no bullet drop. There's no bullet drop in Fox Hunt. Yeah, it kind of looks like the Octo camo like censoring, right? Or the solid eye censoring.
なるほど。使いどころもまた鍵になってきそうですね。
そうですね。スタミナを消費している状態というのは麻酔銃とかのダメージに弱くなるというデメリットもあるので、一概にずっと使っていればいいということではありません。
なるほど。
そしてここからが結構重要なんですが、このネイキッドセンスをこの時間をかけて敵の方向を捉え
Oh, it does show enemy players?
最終的に敵のいる位置がシルエット
Hit
として
markers.
浮かび上がります。
Oh shit! Dropped his weapon. So is it a one and done? If you get killed, that's it. You're eliminated.
これ発見される側にとっては非常に大きなリスクとなります。
壁の向こうでも
Oh, I don't like that it shows you players. Why would it show you the players?
所持しているのも分かる。
そうですね。ケロタンも持ってることも分かります。で、この状態になるともうどこにいても位置がバレバレになってしまうので、大変なんですけども。
Dude,
ただこの
that's like fucking having wall hacks. Everybody has wall hacks.
この相手プレイヤーの目立ち
There has to be a drawback to it, right? There has to be something I'm
目立ち
missing.
度合い。はい。
走り回ってたり今みたいに銃を撃ってたりするっていうのは目立つので結構すぐに位置が特定されてしまうんですけど
What does the Keraton do? Oh my god, this is so annoying that I can't
先
use
ほどの
the...
AT カムですねあれを展開して
It's still downloading the speech recognition shit.
なかなか特定されなくなります
なるほど、スニーキング行動をしているプレイヤーの位置はなかなか
Yeah, I don't know if it
特定
works
すること
when
まではできない。
when someone's still or not.
そうですねまあつまり段階
Those
が
players, if they're moving, could be,
最
yeah.
初は敵の方向だけが分かってでそのまま時間をかけていくと位置の
Bro, did you guys record like 3 scenes? Come on, show some more.
なるほど。
はいでですね
Like marking the enemy?
周囲のプレイヤーがネイキッドセンスを使うとですね今度自分の
I really hope it's if they're moving, you get to see them.
頭のヘッドマークのところに
What is
誰
that?
かが周りで使ってますよっていう警告
Oh,
が
it's if you're detected. But he wasn't moving. That just goes to show you that it's even if you're not moving, you show up on that sense bar thing.
まあ目立った状態のままだと位置が特定されてしまいます
Oh, but if you're an AT camo, you don't. That's the counter to it. I
出る
see.
ことができましたね。
はい
なるほど、なんかちょっと見つかったらじっとするこうだるまさんが転んだ。
I don't know if I like that. I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
そんな感覚に近いですねまあ
Keep it a buck with y'all. I don't know if I like that too
まあ
much.
素早く身を隠してセーフみたいな体感ですねでこんな感じで各プレイヤーがミッション目標のためにフィールド内をおのおの動き回る中でお互いの位置を探り合ったりまあ隠れてやり過ごしたり
So they're
待ち伏せしたりといった
really promoting you playing
が行われるというのが
just like
基本的な構図
hiding the whole time. They're really promoting camping
具
basically.
体的なかくれんぼの駆け引きについて触れてきました
はい。
で続いてですね具体的なゲームプレイの
Ooh,
流れ
they
に
have
つ
the
いて
fucking
実際のゲーム映像を交え
what's
た
that
しながら
Sun Yatio, whatever the fuck it's called, East
はい
over here. Obviously they have GG. They only have 3 maps. I mean, they look pretty big, I guess. I shouldn't complain. Survival? I heard survival.
サバイバル方式ですとこうプレイヤーがだんだんこう脱落していくイメージなんですけども。
Survival was the name of the competitive mode back in the day.
生き残りをかけて競い合うということになります舞台となるフィールドは今ご覧いただいている通り大きく3種類ありましてフィールドによって最大プレイ人数は異なります
Or maybe he's just saying it's a survival
見
game.
たことのないような
Come on, live translations, kick in, please.
はい、人工物のこうフィールドもあるんですね。
Yeah, everyone has Narc 3 equipped for free, true. 3 large maps, yeah.
はい人工物に適用
MGS
した
survived too.
パターンというのもいろいろとありますので
MGO2 had 3 maps in the beta. Yeah, exactly, right?
でミッションですねゲームルールという
Phase
のは
1?
2種類用意されてますがそのいずれも
What the
が
fuck does this mean?
サバイバル方式のゲームになってます
That's how many teams? So it is a 2v2v2v2v2v2v2?
時間単位で区切られてまして時間経過とともにフェーズ1フェーズ2と進行していきます
I don't understand what just happened. How we got from phase 1 to phase 2. Oh, that's just how many people are eliminated and then it goes into phase 2. So it's like a BR.
で最後の1チームになるまで競い合うという構
So
図
it literally is
なるほど。まあバトル
A
で
BR
こう打ち合って倒されたら脱落というわけではないんですね。
はい
はい。
ミッション目的さえ達成していれば
Oh shit! Look at the animal ranks!
可能ですしそれこそ無理に他プレイヤーと戦う必要
That looks cool. I like that little like screen there. Oh shit, we're gonna be able to play with the buddy, dude. That's cool. I like being able to do duos. That's really cool actually. Alright, let's see. This is an actual match. Survival capture. Got the health and the stamina at the bottom there. Finally, some actual gameplay. Weapons on the right side as usual. 12 Keratons.
こちらですね今ご覧いただいているのがサバイバルキャプチャー
Phase 1 is 3 minutes long. So what do we have?
こちらを例に
6 teams?
の流れをご紹介します
Okay, so I got that part right. They got an Eva skin? Did you guys see Eva down there? Oh, alright. I literally like these banners with the animal ranks on them. That's really cool, actually. It looks like under the stamina bar, there's a noise bar. How much noise you're making, I think. There's the codec. So there are codec lines like we thought.
はい、ありがとうございます。
Stop restarting them. Oh, the fucking fear. You can play as the fear.
ターゲットアイテム先ほどから何度か出てるケロタンですねこれを入手するというのがミッションの目標になってます
Okay, so they're opening a loadout here, I think. This is going to have weapons in it. Weapons and rations and shit. There you go. There's a Russian false mango. This guy just shot down from this tree. Okay, okay. Ooh, a little bit of Metal Gear Survive in that UI there. I kind of like that. Oh, he detected somebody. Okay. There's Snake running by with the M60 on his back. Oh, there's weapon rarities too. Dude, this is a BR. They literally just made a Metal Gear BR. Oh, that drains your stamina. The sense thing, the blue lines, drains your stamina. I don't know what Keraton does. I think it's first team to 12 Keratons wins. What the fuck just happened? Stream just died. There we go. That's got to be on their end because we're still good, right? Let me turn down the very limited ammo. I mean, that's to be expected. All right, phase 1's over in 5 seconds. What does that mean? All right, phase 2. We're in phase 2 now. 10 people left. Send somebody else. He's got a Keraton. Oh, he shot him while he was eating. All right, so this team has 8 Keratons now, right? Is what I'm getting from the right side, the HUD. Oh, there's a decoy. It probably makes noise. Yo, what the fuck is going on? Why is my stream dying? God damn it, Konami. Right when it got good. This has no motion. I'm glad I waited to see this before buying the game. It looks all right. Looks all right. I'm not like super hyped for it, but it looks all right so far. There's the weapon rarities. Showing this guy getting shot again. I'm behind here. Let me rewind a little bit because I missed some of that because of my stream. Final phase. How'd they get to fucking final phase? Mission. Oh my god, there's a lot going on that I missed. Oh, they're just skipping around though. I really wish I understood what was going on. So the map doesn't shrink. It's dependent on how many Keratons you have at the end of the phases. Right? Fulton? Yeah, the gunfiring does it kind of stiff, doesn't it? I have no idea how this team won. I was going off of Keratons captured, but I guess that wasn't it. Is it literally just like rescue mission where if you kill a team once? Oh, there's fucking Gakko in this too? Yeah, once again, no bullet drop. Oh, what the hell? You're capturing the zone here. What does capturing the zone do? Bro, I'm gonna have more questions than when I came in. I get that they're capturing a zone, but what the fuck does that do to like progress the actual match? You liking what you see so far? I think it's okay. If I understood more of it, I'd be either more disappointed with it or more happy with it. Oh, you can get more AT camo by unlocking it. Grew soldiers. I don't know if I like that you can unlock soldiers with bonus stats and it's just RNG. That's the first thing that I'm like, I don't like that at all. That's funny, different poses. I'm glad you can play as Eva though, that's sick. That's cool. Oh wow, there's a lot of AT camouflages. The fear.
全身丸ごと変装できます。
なるほど、あくまで変装ということで。
The Sorrow? You can play as the Sorrow? Wow. Zero? Damn. He's got bananas. That's cool. I mean, this type of stuff is cute. I like it. It's cool. There's paramedic too. I didn't even notice.
ジェスチャー、先ほどからなんか変なポーズ取ったりしてますけど、そういうものもいろいろあります。
なるほど。繰り返しプレイして楽しんでいただくので、
Got Metal Gear Ray. What the fuck? What does that do? Is that like a trap? Oh my god, Sigint? Yo, they added everybody. Oh, that's like, yeah, it is like a mag. That's funny, dude. See, like this type of stuff is cool.
いろんな遊び方楽しんでいただければなと思います。
Or at least they're putting love into it in that way. What the fuck happened in the actual game mode? Your guess is as good as mine, man. If one of you guys in chat can decipher that for me.
もう盛りだくさんで本当に詳しくご紹介していただき
It
ま
looks
した。
it looks okay. It looks okay.
皆さん何度でもアーカイブねご覧いただきたいと思いますが、
I'm a bit less like crazy because they're showing me that they put effort into it, right? But I need to like translate the game mode and what they said during the actual gameplay to get excited or to be disappointed. It looked cool whatever they showed. I mean, there's firefights, there's gunplay. I agree with I think Short Fuse said it in chat. It looks, oh shit. It is another month from now. That shit comes out in another month, boys? Oh my god, man.
各地域プラットフォーム別の配信開始日と時間は今ご覧いただいているスライドの通りになります。日本時間の10月30日
Why the fuck is it coming out so late for me?
ご注意ください。
はい、ありがとうございます。そしておいさんからも。
Yeah, I don't know. I was slowly starting to get hype, and then I saw that it comes out in another month. Yeah. Not looking good, boys. Let me just put it that way. Not looking good. Bro, in another month, people are not going to even remember that Delta's even a thing. I'm going to be honest with you. I hate to be a doomer, but it's going to be like me, Raidenwig, and like 6 other people that are probably in chat right now that are going to play it. They needed to ride the hype off of TGS and showcasing it, and then release it like next week, bro, or like fucking this Friday. Another month, man. Another month. You guys have to realize we're almost a month from Delta. So this shit is coming out 2 months after Delta came out. Yeah, it's not looking good. The game mode might be fucking sick. The game mode might be the best thing of all time. But the fact that they're waiting 2 months after release. And it's not crossplay. And it's not crossplay. Yeah, exactly. Battlefield 6 is coming out on the 10th, right? Yeah, GG's. GG's. Oh, you actually translated. You actually translated for us outside of Japan. You remembered that you have fans outside of Japan and you translated. That's nice. At least they did that for this. Yeah, it's not looking good. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Player base is going to be non-existent. It's going to be fragmented because there's no crossplay, and it's going to be non-existent because they're waiting, again, 2 months after the game came out. Yeah, MGO3 was 1 month, and that was already bad enough. Now imagine 2. Yeah, there's no crossplay. They announced a long time ago, before they even showed what this game was going to be, they announced that there's no crossplay. Confirmed. No console crossplay, no crossplay between PC and consoles, absolutely no crossplay. All they had to show is Rykov. What if the plan all along is that MGS4? Yeah, I've been coping. I've been huffing the copium too. Fake solid. That they just did Fox Hunt, and then they're gonna do MGO2 as part of the Master Collection, but I don't know. I don't know if they do that. That's too much work. It's already a lot of work to get MGS4 on like ported. I mean, I'm gonna play it. Don't get me wrong, I'm gonna play it. I have no fucking clue what's going on, but I'm gonna play it. I think this is an hour long, yeah. Burning me out. I'm straight up not having a good time. Why did you choose to make Fox Hunt a new original game mode rather than just adding the hide and seek system from MGO as one mode? Why not create another MGO? I wish I could hear their answer to this, but
ね、
鋭いご質問いただいております。
MGO ね、はい、
We don't know. Frankly, we don't know. We have no clue.
マルチプレイシューター、単独で維持できる MGO クラスのゲームって、これは正直言って片手間で作れるようなものでは、デルタ作りながら作れるようなものじゃないなっていうのが、
Translate the stream, yeah, exactly
最
right.
初に固めた話
Unless they only focus on the PlayStation fan base. I mean, Foxhunt's going to be on every platform, but PlayStation's probably going to have the biggest player base, or PC, I don't know.
もう作りませんとかそういう風なことではないんですけど、どうやって
We had $20 for our budget and couldn't afford to recreate MGO. I honestly think what they're doing here is probably more expensive than remaking MGO 1 or something.
割と本当に真剣に考えているところではあります。
なるほど。今後ももしかしたら作っていく余地はあると。
そうですね。皆さんの
Like off an EVA outfit.
それはやっていって当然じゃないかなと思います。ただね、それ
I mean, I have it on PC, AJ. I have it on PC and PS5.
ぜひ遊んでみてください。
You think PC? Yeah, PC might. PC might have the biggest player base.
このね、フォックスハント作ろうと思ったかっていう話なんですけど、
Fucking Ryan's.
今回デルタ作って、僕たち
I'm trying to get subtitles going, you guys, but it's not working for me right now.
それで
I promise I'm trying, though.
はい。
で、
Maybe if I refresh.
ジャングル作ったんで、このジャングルでもっと遊びたいよねっていう。
I don't really give a shit about what they're talking about here anyway, but I'm gonna see if this works. Refreshing. Cause yeah, it's kind of shitty that they didn't have subtitles for us. People in the chat. Please stop asking us about MGO. Foxhunt is the future. No one even likes team-based multiplayer anymore. That's probably what they said. We just decided that no one likes traditional multiplayers anymore. So we decided to make a pseudo Metal Gear Online Battle Royale thing.
皆さんにご連絡をすることができればと思いますので、すいません、いつ
Yeah,
も
live
言ってて
live
本当申し訳
captions
ない
are
ですけ
just
ど
not
もう少し
working.
お待ちいただければ、もう少しかなっていうどれぐらいのもう少しかちょっとねあれですけど、ちゃんと進んでますので、なかなか楽しくできるようにはなってますので、もう少しお待ちいただければと思います。あとね、もう一つ長くやってるというですね、前作
Master Collection Volume 2? I don't know if they're going to talk about it.
これもアップデート
How is it Battle Royale? What do you mean? Did you watch the clips that they showed? You load in without anything. You open boxes that have different rarity weapons and items. And you survive to be the last one on the map. How is it not Battle Royale?
ようやく終わりを見えそうになってきていて、こちらもですね、
It is not like Team... Bro, did you watch the stream? It's a Battle Royale.
またこれはね、改めて発表させていただければと思います。
はい、楽しみに待って
Oh, Master Collection? They're probably just saying that it's happening.
それではお時間も来てますので、
What up, non-specific guy?
させてください。こちらです。メタルギアシリーズの新作が今後出る予定はあるのでしょうか。または
I have no idea. My live captions aren't
リメ
working,
イク
so...
したい作品などはありますかというところをいただいております。
あるんでしょうかね。いや、とりあえずね、我々も本当にデルタをとにかくまずどうにかこうにか皆さんにようやくお届けすることができたと、チームが整ってないところからなんとかかんとか届けられましたということが、これがまず。
Alright, stand by. We're adding an extension right now.
で、次の展開もちろん考えていきたいと思ってますが、まだですね、何をちょっと作るかっていうのは、例えばですね、おそらくメタルギア本当にゲームの歴史なわけですね。
Oh my god, this is way more complicated than I thought it would be.
映画みたいなものまでいろいろあるので、どれをどういう風にして、リメイクするにしても、それをモチーフになんか作るにしても、形は多分全部変わると思うんですよ。で、なのでスネークイーター
Holy shit, this is way more involved than I thought it would be.
レベルデザイン変えずに、シナリオも変えずに、
Download Duolingo?
グラフィックを良くして、操作系を良くした。これは
They just said it's canceled?
やり方は多分変わっていくと思います。手間ももちろんすごい変わると思います。はい。ということなので、その辺でですね。
It's more of a battle royale than it is a team deathmatch, man.
届けるのが いいんだろうと。
Like, I'm not gonna argue, but it's if you don't see the similarities between a BR, you will when you play it yourself.
ちょっとね、
長生きしていただいて
それをちょっといろいろ考えながらやってきたなと思ってます。
It's definitely inspired by
で
a BR.
個人的にね、まあ、ただここに書いてある次にリメイクしたい作品って
You have to speedrun Japanese.
ただの妄想ですよ。
Do I like that it's a BR?
ないですけど、ただ僕がやりたいのでいくとやっぱ MGS1 やりたい。
I like old school TDM stuff where you go in with your weapons already or the choice of weapons. Like the MGO 1, 2, or 3 system where like you have like your weapons that you already picked and you go in there with them. But I don't hate that you have to pick up your weapons on site, like on the maps. It's not something that I'm like, oh, I hate that, you know? I'm kind of indifferent about it. Yeah, in 2025, no crossplay. Arc Raiders comes out the same day as Arc Raiders? Holy shit. You're impressed by what you see so far, Casey? I think it looks okay. I wish I could understand what they were saying. All this guy's been doing is trying to get the girl to go on a date with him.
さてさて次のコーナーはメタルギアソリッドで出たスネークイーターフォトコン
We
テ
got
スト
less than 30 minutes left. Oh, now they're gonna talk about Delta?
はい、ありがとうございます。こちらフォトモードというゲーム内の映像を撮影できる機能がありまして、これを使ってですね、ユーザーの皆さんがお気に入りシーンを撮影していただいて、X にハッシュタグをつけて投稿していただいておりました。本当にたくさんの素晴らしい作品の数々ありがとうございました。こちらは岡村さんとそれからコレカドさん、おいさんに厳正な審査をしていただきまして、その結果優秀作品を選出させていただきました。今日この場で発表させていただきたいと思いますが、改めておいさん、皆さんの投稿いかがでしたか？
はい、すごくですね、メタルギアシリーズらしいですね、ユーモアあふれる作品ですとか、すごく創意工夫してですね、なんか迫力あるシーンを切り取ったもの、すごくたくさんご応募いただき本当にありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。では、
I thought I found something that translates for us, but it doesn't.
思います。ではまずは大井師匠からです。
はい、私が選んだ作品はこちらです。
Oh my god, that scared me.
はい、
Oh, these are the fucking photo contests, dude? Alright.
この覚悟っていうですね、タイトルもあるんですけど、モノクロのスネークのアップにちょっと表情あんまりわかんないんですけど、その言葉も相まって
I don't know why this isn't working. I've used live captions before and it usually works, but
弱あったんですけど、何回か見直したんですけど、一番心に残った作品でした。
hold on, let me try something.
なので選ばせていただきました。
この、
Since they're not talking about anything of any value right now.
ありがとうございます。では続いてコレカド賞です。
はい。はい、じゃあ私が選んだ。
I should just go back and rewind the
はい、ソリド
rewind the fox hunt stuff, huh?
スネークイーターワニとヘビの絵文字タイトルついてますけども、はい、まあ格好良くてですね、スネークさんさっそうと銃構えているんですけども、もう溺れる寸前です。
はい。
Yeah, this shit just does not want to work.
この
The
位
live
置ですと
caption.
おそらく数秒後に沼に飲み込まれてゲームオーバーになる寸前になっています。で、何度もね溺れながらおそらくですけど、ワニが口を開けるタイミングをずっとこう伺ったんじゃないかなと思ってます。
What the fuck, man?
はい、ゲームオーバーと戦いながら
Oh shit.
撮った1枚ということで。
Alright, do you guys want to keep watching whatever the hell they're talking about? Photo contest, or we're gonna go back? I'm gonna go back.
フィールドによって最
I'm
大
gonna go
の
back to
人数が
this.
異なりスニーキングできます。
はい。
で、ミッションですね。ゲームルールというのは2種類用意されてますが、そのいずれもが
Alright, so phase 1. These are all different teams, right? So we have 8 teams. Right? Phase 1 is 8 teams.
のゲームになってます。で、ミッション中はフェーズという時間単
When 2 of those teams are eliminated, we move on to phase 2.
位で区切られてまして、
That's what I'm getting from this. They're Fultoned away, they're gone.
フェーズ2と進行していきます。
Now, when 3 of the 3 of the 6 teams that were left in phase 2 are gone, that moves us on to phase 3.
で、各フェーズの終了の時点でミッション
And then
目
obviously
的を
once
達
2 of
成
those
してい
are
ないプ
gone,
レイヤーは
that's how the winner
その
gets
時点で
selected.
活
All
躍
right.
で、最後の1チームになるまで
8 teams to start, 2 get eliminated, then 3 get eliminated, then 2 get eliminated. And that's how we determine our winner.
というわけではないんですね。
はい、ミッション目的
Here they are. We get another view of, looks like little profile stuff. Maybe they changed depending on the character. Looks like Ocelot has animals camo behind him. I really like this guy's background here. It's like the MGO, the old school MGO gun silhouettes in the back. Snake has a snake in the back. I'm assuming maybe you can customize those. Maybe they're attached to the character that you select that you're playing as. Confirm that you can play as multiple of the same character. As you can see, we have Naked Snake and Naked Snake again. So multiples confirmed to be a thing. I want to say that there's probably different rarities for each of these characters that you get, that you unlock, that have different stats. So, for example, this Naked Snake is probably different from this Naked Snake that I showed you above my head here. Same with these soldiers here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, the same soldier. And I think they all probably have different stats. That's what we saw in just a second here. I don't know what this means at the top, whether that's like the level indicator, weather. It could be a weather effects in the game. The mode here is survival capture. What else do we see here? See the background of the map. That gun motif again. And then obviously the animal ranks. So what do we have here? We have chicken or chick rank. We have killer whale. We have snake. We have jaguar or puma. I don't know what this one is. Oh, pigeon maybe? It's probably dove or pigeon. Chicken rank. So we have chick and chicken rank. Snake here. Let me close my camera again. Snake has big boss rank. Eva has cat rank. This soldier here has flying squirrel, cow, the boss rank, and iguana. Or sorry, chameleon. So those are all the ranks there. Production. Might not be. Hold on, let me pause this. Might not be crossplay. They go in on it yet because MGO not known. Oh, I don't think they're making another MGO. I think this is it. Yo, what up, Lily? How you doing? I tried doing live caption, but yeah, it wasn't working for me at all. So what are we thinking, Lily? What's the verdict here? The wig is loyal, I swear, for Rykov. I don't know how in the hell they wouldn't make Rykov playable. That would be fucking wild, dude. So we have the AT camo at the beginning. I am so happy, you guys, that you can play as a duo. Like, that is massive to me. All right, let me look at the UI real quick. So we have our standard mini-map. That's, I mean, obvious. I thought this was player count, actually, before, but it says 12. Am I just dumb and can't do math? They showed 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, I guess total player count, that makes... No. It would be 16. Because they showed 8 teams in phase 1, right? Can I just not do math right now? Yeah, no, they showed 8 teams, right? Of 2. I don't know. Anyway. Respawn tickets? Oh, yeah, could be tickets. Good shout, good shout. 12 Karatons, 3-minute timer for phase 1, 12 Karatons. So the Karatons are... you have to get 12, or there's 12 currently on the field up for grabs. And, oh, you know what? I think I just figured it out. There's 12 in phase 1. The teams, how many did they eliminate at the beginning? The 6 teams with the most Karatons move on to phase 2 at the end of the 3-minute timer. I think that's how it works. 12 Karatons on the field. The top 6 teams move on to phase 2, and that's dependent on who has the most frogs. Right? That's my guess. I don't speak Japanese, so we're playing it by ear here. Now they're showing 6 teams. Okay, because this is phase 2. All right, so far I'm following. So every phase they do this little round introduction thing. I don't know if I like that. I just want to get into the action. I don't want to sit here looking at my teammate. So if we're correct, this should be phase 2 now, right? Or did they just restart the same footage they just showed? No, it's still phase 1, so they just restarted the same footage. All right. Oh, we got to see a glimpse at the radio presets, the codec menu. So same thing, radio menu like in MGO3. And MGO2, you have presets, 2 presets at the top there. So you could talk shit to your teammate. No complaints here. I fuck with it. All right, let's go. What is this that just showed up? Options button, maybe? They're really giving me whiplash here, man, with these fucking cuts. I don't know what's going on. Still phase 1. I'm watching the mini-map. That's his teammate, right? Obviously. 12 tickets, 12 kerotons.
敵プレイヤーを倒したりすることはフェーズ突破条件には影響はしないんですか？
そうですね、直接は影響しません。はい。でまずは武器。
All right, let me look at the UI. So using this little fucking Assassin's Creed bullshit drains your stamina, as you can see down here. I forgot how to use my pen. Right here. Watch the stamina when he does this shit. So that's cool. It's kind of like they had to balance it somehow, so it eats up your stamina. Although he's getting stamina back like fucking the end up in here. What's going on? What did he do to get all the stamina back? He didn't eat or anything, right? Oh, he does have life medicine equipped, but that's health. Can you guys see that? My bad, my camera's in the way. He has life medicine equipped. I don't know how he's getting stamina back. This boy's getting all the stamina back. Maybe it's a perk. As you can see, hold on just a second here. There's like perks and shit here. Let me open my camera again. There's like perks and shit here. Look. He's got a main weapon, another main weapon, a third main weapon, and then like a secondary, and then support item, decoy, and some life medicine there. Huh. And this is a non-lethal weapon that he can pick up here, right? Is what I'm seeing. His boy's over here, or is that a keraton? Oh, maybe his boy has a keraton. Yeah, he does. Look at the map up here. His boy has a keraton on him right now. Okay, I still don't know what the keratons do. I'll be honest with you. I thought I was onto something, but maybe not. Let me catch up with chat. It seems customizable. Crew have different backgrounds. Yeah, that would be cool if they give us customization options. 6 teams, but I don't remember. Seems interesting. I'm gonna play it, obviously, but it seems like it's only this BR mode. I think so. They showed some weird shit with like a Gakko later on. We're gonna see it in a second, but as far as I know, when they first announced this game, they said it was a mode. They didn't describe it as like a game or a multiplayer game. They described it as a mode. So I'm assuming it's only the survival capture, but I don't know. I think there's a keraton for every person. Whoever has the least in their possession when the phase ends gets Fultoned out. Yeah, that was kind of in the same vein of what I was thinking as well. You guys are already making teams in my chat, I guess. Why am I on nobody's team, by the way? Why do I not see Perfect Stealth? Can you team up with me? Perfect Stealth, you're so good at MGO. I wish you could be my teammate. Hello? Do you guys want me to play Fox Hunt or not? Anyway, there's a purple rarity box here. Oh, we get to see the items better here. So he's got a woo. Yo, shout out to the woo. That shit's coming back. Damn, that shit's coming back from MGO3. Nice. Smoke grenade, life medicine, gun UG kit. What the fuck is a gun UG kit? Is that ammo or something? Is there weapon durability and it like repairs your weapons? So many questions, man. Purple rarity cardboard box, and this is kind of like what I was saying, that it's BR-esque. It's not a BR. There's not 100 players and you don't drop in. However, there are weapon and item rarities, which is very heavily inspired by BRs. Never had that before in MGO ever. So, I like this UI. It's cool. Have no idea what the box does. It looks like armor. It almost looks like you could equip it and it gives you armor, which would be crazy. But we'll see. He equips the box. He trades it out for something. Yo, menuing is going to be so nice on PC. It's going to be fire on PC. All right, 30 seconds left on phase 1. There's a keraton up ahead. Let's see if the ticket counter changes. No, nothing changed there. What the fuck do the keratons do, man? It's doing my head in that I can't translate this. Why is the quality so shit? Boys, I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what's going on. So I just saw 2
形で次のフェーズに進む。
2 tickets went away, so it's not tickets. It's teams remaining, which is very confusing because for many reasons, but I swear to God, they showed 16 players.
道中ですね、敵プレイヤーを攻撃して武器アイテムを奪ってもいいですし、もちろんケロタンを奪ってもいい。
So when you kill somebody, are they out or they just respawn? I'm so fucking
あるいは
confused.
ですね、ケロタンはいくつでも持
Now the
てるので
Kerotons have gone down to 8
たくさん確保
from
してしま
12.
って間接的に
Wait, what was that? What was that? What was that? What was that? I missed that the first time. You can equip the Kerot. It's an item. It's an item. What the fuck does any of this mean? Cool decoy. I agree. It is pretty cool, but ration is self-explanatory. Smoke grenades, gun UG kit. I have no idea what that is. Green rarity MRS4. Yo, shout out to MRS4, man. That was my weapon back in MGO3. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like you can use the Kerotons and maybe that uses it up here. But what does that do to affect the game? Does actually using them, is that what counts towards your score? And that's how you get eliminated? Do you guys think that's what it is? Like, it's not enough that you pick up the Keroton, you have to use it, and then it counts towards your score. So then people have a chance to kill you. If you're hoarding Keroton, you have like fucking 12 of them, and you haven't used them. Maybe people can like finesse them off of you. I have fucking no clue. Oh, upgrade. True. Yo, you're smart, man. Gun upgrade kit. That makes sense. So you could turn a gray into a green. And then maybe if you use 2, you can turn a green into a blue. Okay, that makes sense. You're smart. Oh yeah, he had two Keroton equipped there, right? Oh my god, sorry. Yeah, there's 2 down here as well. It says he has 2 on his person. But then it looks like you can actually press X to activate it. What the fuck, Konami? You know what would have been really nice? Hold on. You know what would have been like sick? Is fucking translations. That's what would have been sick. Keroton. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. We're doing what we did during the TGS gameplay leaks. Hold on. Google image. Oh, wait, I have it on my phone. I'm fucking stupid. What's new in translate? Get out of here. Camera. We're doing this shit live. Spanish? No. Why would you think I need Spanish translation? I speak Spanish, Siri. You know this. I talk to you every day. Polish? Where's Japanese? No, stupid. Oh my god. Siri, I swear to god. Switching to Android. I'm switching to Android real quick on him. Japanese to English. Frog-shaped target item. Thank you. I didn't realize that. I needed the translation for that. You can break through the phase just by possessing it. It will be automatically collected at the end of the phase. Oh, so you got to keep them in your inventory. You can't collect them. They're going to be rounded up for you at the end of the phase. I see. So you either store them in your item list and you have less weapons and support items, or you carry less Keroton and you kind of pay for it at the end of the round is what it says frog-shaped item. You can break through the phase just by possessing it. It will be automatically collected at the end of the phase. So I'm guessing the trick here is getting as many Keroton as possible, but then that also takes your item slots away. So basically, if you're playing with me, you're going to be the Keroton bitch, and I'm going to be the gunner. So that's how it's going to work. Your inventory is going to be 18,000 Kerotons, and I'm going to have all the cool weapons and shit. Deal? Deal. So I don't know. From this rough translation, that's what I'm getting. Yeah, make your friend pick it up. Don't waste inventory slots. You're too good at the game. So that's why we see this guy drop his. And then we should have one in our inventory. We do down here. Okay, I'm trying to get. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. These are the losers of phase 2. So now 3 teams should be eliminated, right? How's the boss gonna lose this firefight, by the way?
脱落者がどんどん増えていって最終的に1チームが生き残った時点で
Okay, pick up the Keraton. We're gonna have another one in our inventory. You better hurry up. You got 2 seconds.
なるほど。
Okay, okay,
お話しい
okay.
ただいたことをまとめますと、こう倒された人が脱落するわけではなくて、あくま
Damn,
で
so if you get killed at the end of the round, bro, it's GG.
ミッション達成を果たせなかったプレイヤーが
If you get killed at the end of the round, it's GG, man.
となっているんですね。
はいもうその通りですね、
はい。
I think one player is gonna have to be like the gunner, like no jokes aside, or all jokes aside, sorry, is gonna have to be the gunner, and then the other player is gonna have to be like the I'm hiding with the Keratons in the fucking grass that you can't even see me in. Right? You're going straight for my head. Let me catch up with chat. Oh, maybe like gun upgrade. Oh yeah, Lily said the same thing. Yeah, it's a gun upgrade. You guys are smarter than I am because I was like gun kit. What's the gun kit? No idea what the hell that was. Brother been running his mouth for too long. Yo, you saw what I did to everybody on MGO the other day. Don't make me pull up the clip of me CQCing Brandon again. I actually really, if there's one thing I really like, it's these nameplates with the animal ranks on them. I'm very easy to please. Yo, why is this man got like a sheriff fucking belt buckle going here? This is definitely Ocelot's little disciple here. But I actually like unironically really like these banners and these the animal ranks being displayed. They mentioned something about the Master Collection Volume 2, but I don't speak Japanese, so I don't know. So this is Lily, if you're still in chat, this is the other mode, or we don't know what the hell this is. I have no clue what's going on here. But it looks like a sort of like a base mission domination type mode here. This might be the same mode, and maybe you get something from doing this instead of going for the Keraton, but hold on, let me pause this. Let me translate what's on screen. So we have... What the fuck does this mean? Zone authentication completed? Oh, that's what that says. Zone authentication completed. I like how it translates the numbers at the top for me, too. That cleared up absolutely nothing for me. Just play MGO3 instead. I don't know about that one. Anything else here? So this bar at the bottom, it's kind of hard to see because the YouTube, the little bar here to scrub is in the way. But I think this is like a sound bar, right? If you're making a ton of sound, like if you're sprinting, not sprinting, but running full speed, rolling, doing anything that's loud, I think it shows up on your bar, or other people doing that around you shows up on your bar, I think. Because watch when this guy runs toward the Gakko, his bar goes berserk. See, it's going like dup, dup, dup for every step. Now when no one's moving around, it's kind of like quiet, you know? That's kind of like what I was talking about earlier with Stealth Deathmatch, where they had that little indicator when someone was near you and it would beep. What else do you guys see? What else do your elf eyes see here? Well, we have the knife. That's cool. Didn't see any CQC really, did we? Other than in that little clip that we've seen before. What is the benefit to turning the camo off? I don't know. Yeah, because like if you have the camo off, they can see you with that little blue sense thing. If you have the camouflage turned off, that's when people can sense you. But yeah, I don't know like the kind of like kiss curse mechanic behind it. Like why wouldn't you just stay in AT camo literally the entire time? Is it just simply bad camouflage? You know what I mean? Like if you have your rocky sort of AT camo on and you and your teammate go to like a grassy area, you have to take it off and then put it back on, but it takes like a second. So I really honestly don't know what the sort of like drawback is for that. You know what I mean? It's probably on a time limit. You think so? I'm trying to find where it would like indicate that. See, because they're keeping it on and I don't see anything draining. Their stamina isn't draining at any sort of like perceivable level. Look, it stays the same. So this is the rewards at the end, I'm assuming. If you win, you probably get the purple, or maybe there's a gold tier. But look, here's what I was mentioning earlier about stats. So it's confirmed now what I was saying before the stream. that depending on the skin that you have equipped, you get bonus attributes or stats toward your character. So here we have, it looks like these guys are like Rykov's guards that patrol in the lab section in GG. And it looks like if you equip this Gru soldier, his skin, it gives you a 1 bar increase to your life recovery and a 1 bar increase to your, I don't remember what this other one was. I can translate it, I guess. But we saw it in the screenshot on the website before. Stamina. So you get a buff to your stamina recovery and you get a buff to your life recovery if you wear this guy's. Now, if you get like a legendary skin, all of this is probably maxed out. You probably have 5 bars for your life recovery and 5 bars for your stamina recovery, which is kind of like I was saying earlier. I don't know if I like that because, like, what if one of us, you know, just for the sake of the example, what if I get like a cracked fucking skin on like day 1 and then you guys are having to fight me who's already cracked at the game and insane. Just kidding. Who's already cracked and also has like a disgusting skin. You know what I mean? I don't know if I like that too much. I wish they were just cosmetic. New voice lines. You can unlock new voice lines. That's cool. I really like that you can salute. Ocelot has this "you're pretty good" salute, of course. Snake has this really cool like flex when he puts on his AT camo. That's cool. Like, this stuff is cool. It's charming. It reminds me of MGO2. I like that you can play as the Fear. And he had like the alligator skin AT camo. Like, this stuff is cool aesthetically, and like the unlocks and shit, really cool. The Sorrow, that'll be a really cool skin to have, is the Sorrow. What if the Rykov mask is in the Rykov section? Look at this banana one that Zero has. And look, this guy's playing as paramedic. Like, this is cool. This reminds you of old MGO. I really like this. Their little thumbs up gesture. And then we saw this earlier, but you can put down Metal Gear Rays and other items, presumably, and they count as like the magazines. I think they kind of did what the MGO3 team did. They kind of wanted to stray away from the porno mags, and then they kind of just were like, what else can we make that has the same effect but isn't a pornographic magazine? Okay, so that was basically the bulk of it, right? They didn't really show anything else off. Let me turn this down. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think after reviewing the footage now? Your initial reactions, we kind of digested it, and then now we've gone back and got to see everything again. Here, let me rewind it so we can go through it while I'm talking to you guys before I head out. I still don't get this. How many teams there are, really? But anyway. You'll play it. That's kind of where I'm at with it, too. I'm more excited for it than I was before we got this information, but I'm also not like, oh my god, this looks like it'll be more fun than MGO, or, you know. I think it'll... Let me think about this, what I'm about to say. I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be fun. And I think that's a big compliment. Because I was going into this thinking that it was going to be very shallow, bootleg, you know, big lots, team sneak. And it's not. It's not. It's reminiscent of Team Sneak. Kinda. But it's its own thing. It really is. I mean, it took me... I still don't know exactly what's going on. But it's different enough to where it's not derivative of Team Sneak. You can play with friends, apparently. You can duo, at the very least. Now, one thing that wasn't answered is if we can make dedicated lobbies or dedicated, you know, or host our own lobbies, or if it's literally just like you select the playlist, it queues you up, and then it puts you in there via skill-based matchmaking or whatever metric they use, or if it's just random, there's no skill-based matchmaking. It's just whoever you get thrown in there with is whoever you get thrown in there with, right? They didn't answer that, so that kind of has me a little hesitant. Now, the actual gameplay, I still don't know exactly what's going on, but at least in my opinion, this is just my opinion, This game mode, this game, whatever you want to call it, is very clearly and very heavily inspired by battle royales. Now, it's not a battle royale per se. There isn't 100 players, 200 players, even 50 players on the map. There's very few. And the maps also aren't huge. And from what I can tell from watching the mini-map, they don't shrink. I didn't see any of that. Right? I've been watching it closely. I've been watching the mini-map. There's no indication that the maps shrink. So in that way, it's not like a BR. However, there is some BR flavor in there. With the weapon and item rarities, with being able to upgrade the rarities, with the rarities affecting presumably the accuracy, the reload speed, the distance, all that stuff. That is very, very much battle royale type gameplay, where you drop in, you have nothing, you find stuff on the battlefield, whether it be health items, stamina recovery items, or weapons. And then you also have your support weapons, your thrown weapons, and all that you don't load in with. You actually find on the map, or you take them off of other people after you kill them. Perfect example right here. This guy drops all his stuff. So in that way, it is very much like a battle royale. So what I'm kind of piecing together here is that they tried to make, like they said, a hide and seek mode that's kind of like Team Sneak, that kind of still has that flavor, but they also mixed it with what's popular, quote unquote, in this day and age, which for all intents and purposes are battle royale games. Like, there's not really many games that are bigger than Fortnite or PUBG or Warzone or some sort of, deviation or some sort of like a derivative game of that sort. Every game is adding battle royales now. Every game as a service has a battle royale component. So I can see why they did what they did. Look at that. That person dropped all their shit there when they got Fultoned. But it's not exactly MGO, and it's not exactly a battle royale. It really is like a weird amalgamation slam together of both. As far as if I'm excited to play it, oh look, body armor right there. Oh, you know what I just noticed? There's an armor bar, huh? Did you guys see that before? I just noticed. There's actually an armor bar right here. That purple bar over your health is armor. So yet again, another thing that is kind of like battle royale-esque. Now going back to what I was saying, am I excited for it? I think it'll be fun. And that's really the biggest compliment that I can give it. I was going into this a little afraid that it was just going to be boring, and it still might be after a while. I don't know how much staying power this is going to have. We really don't know a lot still. How the ranks work, if KD is going to affect it, if objective play is going to affect it, how you get the different animal ranks if it isn't based off of metrics. Like I said earlier, the hosting lobbies, if we're going to be able to host it or if it's just a playlist. We don't know what the disadvantage is of taking off AT camo yet. I don't know exactly what we're looking at right here with the Gakko as opposed to collecting the Keratons. That I'm kind of starting to slowly wrap my head around that. But yeah, it's not MGO. I'll tell you that. It's not MGO. It's its own thing. It's even more different than MGO 3 was. So does it have zombies? No, it does not have zombies. The wave thing from MGS 4. Oh, the threat ring? Yeah. You're looking forward to it, Clint? You'll play it if they could add a few game modes. It'd be pretty solid with variety. Yeah. I don't want to get my hopes up or your guys' hopes up that they're going to do something like that. Let me throw on some tunes too, because I just feel like I'm just dooming, and then like having no music also makes it even sadder than it is. Because I am more excited. I'll be honest with you guys. I am more excited after seeing this. But as far as new modes, I wouldn't get your hopes up. I'll just put it bluntly. I wouldn't get your hopes up when it comes to new modes. I think this is what we're getting. I think this is what we're gonna, it's basically take it or leave it with Konami at this point. Now, Jaguar King was in here earlier, and he was saying this could be an experiment, and it very well may be the case. But here's the thing: Delta's been done. Delta, Metal Gear Solid Delta, the MGS3 remake, was done for quite a while. It was done last year. In fact, I've heard from many, like damn near 10 credible sources, that the original plan was to launch it last year for the anniversary. Now, obviously, they didn't do that because they wanted to polish the game more, yes, but also, and I've also heard this from pretty credible sources, that they wanted to add the bonus content. Snake versus Monkey, Snake versus Bomberman, Secret Theater, the new Secret Theater scenes that we got, you know, the little quality of life stuff. They wanted to polish up the game and, of course, add a multiplayer component since MGS 3 Subsistence had MGO, right? We all know that. So this was their solution to not making a full MGO, was making Fox Hunt, right? And from what I'm seeing here, they did put a lot of love into it. These maps are cool. They didn't just like cut off sections of the single player and let us play in that, right? These look like they were carefully crafted and intended to be played in a multiplayer sphere, right? With that sort of multiplayer balance. Presumably, I mean, I've seen the same gameplay you guys have seen, but presumably that's what they did, right? They balanced the maps, they reconfigured the maps to make sense in a multiplayer setting, and that takes time. So that's what they did with the extra year, was add all those add-ons, Snake versus Monkey, everything I just named, as well as this. I don't see them putting more effort into this after it releases, outside of like game-breaking glitches and bugs and stuff like that. Any weirdness that happens, yeah, they'll hopefully patch that, but I don't think they're gonna go beyond that with this game. It's giving me a lot of like MGO 3 vibes. And that game got one update, like damn near a year after it launched. Paid update, by the way. And it was like the laziest, like they did exactly what I just said. They cut off sections of MGS 5's map and sold it to us as like, here guys, look, we're still supporting the game. And it was just like, you took Mother Base and you made it a multiplayer map. Like, I get that sort of vibe from this, you know, where it's just like maintenance mode after they release it. Now, I don't work at Konami. I barely have contacts at Konami at this point, but historically, right, we can kind of look back, and I think what's going to happen here is it's going to launch. Very few people are going to play it because it's 2 months from release, and they've already lost a huge part of the player base. Someone in chat said earlier, Battlefield 6 is just going to mog the ever-living shit out of it, and I agree. Like 90% of people that love Metal Gear and they might have picked up Delta and they played through the story mode, they're already done with it, man. I was explaining this to you guys earlier. Not everybody plays on Extreme and tries to go for Foxhound. Not everybody tries to go for the Platinums. Not everybody goes for the Secret Theater reels to see them all. Not everybody does a second playthrough. So, like, most people are playing Silent Hill F. They're waiting for Battlefield 6. They went back and are playing their live service games that they played before Delta launched, that they put on pause just for Delta now that they played. 2 months after the game launch, the main game launches, is crazy. So keeping that in mind, I've been around a long time. I've been around Metal Gear a long time. And I can tell you what happens every single time. MGO launches. There's no player base pretty much even at launch because of things like this. And because Konami doesn't market these games, unfortunately. Konami sits back and says, what the fuck? I thought these guys wanted multiplayer. We kept hearing this in the surveys. Why isn't anybody playing our game? And what do? They stop supporting it. That happened to MGO 2. That happened to MGO 3. And that happened to Metal Gear Survive. There comes a point 6 months after the game comes out where they stop updating it. Because they're like, see, this is why we don't make multiplayer games. Because you guys don't play them. But it's like, you didn't market it, first of all. Second of all, you launched it like 2 months after the fucking actual game came out. And in this case, you told us you guys are old and stupid. Why would we give you MGO? We're going to make something better than that. And I'm sorry, Fox Hunt looks cool and everything, and I'm going to play the ever-living shit out of it. But it's not MGO. I can tell you that just from watching this. It looks cool. I'm going to play it. I'm a little bit more excited for it after watching this shit tonight, but it's not MGO, and it never will be. And that's why I'm telling you, don't get your hopes up. But I hope you guys are right and I'm wrong. I know I'm fucking Mr. Fox Hunt Doomer, but I hope I'm wrong. I pray that I'm wrong, and that they add new modes, and that they add new maps, and that they add new skins. Shit, I would be the first one. Every time they drop a new update, I'll be on streaming it for you guys. That goes without saying, but Konami's track record is there for everybody to see when it comes to multiplayer games. Yo, what up, memes? How you doing? Check the site. Yeah, I'm gonna check it right now. I was actually gonna do that before I logged off here. I'm gonna refresh this. I've been on the site all day. You guys don't even need to tell me I checked the site. I'm just adding whatever fucking birthday here. I was born in 1938, boys. Still playing MGO. Your mission: survive until the end. A multiplayer PvP where you team up in pairs and play with 12 players. Fight to survive in 3 types of fields, 3 maps, including the jungle, 2 types of missions. Oh, okay, so there are 2 modes. There's the Gakko mode that looks like base mission or domination, and then there's the Keraton survival capture mode. So, okay, confirmed 2 modes. Selected at... Oh, you can't even pick what mode you're playing? It just selects what mode you play every match? Those who failed to complete the objective during each phase will be removed from the mission. Oh, shit. I was about to doom, but then I read this. Private matches with only invited friends or with players who know the room. Yes, dude. Okay, I'm way happier now. I was just about to say that this kind of scares me, that it says it's random every match because we can't make private lobbies by this verbiage, by this wording. But then I read over here the asterisks, thankfully. Oh my god. All right, that's okay. That's a huge relief. At the very least, I can host community nights and play with friends and have private matches. I keep rereading it to make sure I didn't read it wrong. Private matches with only invited friends or with players who know the room ID can be... Oh, thank God. Thank God, man. All right, that's a huge win. That's a huge W. All right, that's got me a little more optimistic now. That's amazing, actually. Damn, boy, he old. Yeah, that's actually huge, man. 3 maps is a bit pathetic, low-key, especially nowadays. Better be free DLC maps later. Like I was saying, I don't know. Don't expect anything. The best thing you could do now is go in without expectations. That's the best thing that I can tell you guys from experience, is go into it happy with what we got. Hopefully it's fun when we actually get to play it. And from that point, either you stick with it or you don't. I wouldn't sit here hoping for more. I've been burned by Konami too many times. But hopefully, yeah, in the future. Hopefully in the future they add new stuff. This mode does not contain any in-game purchases. Yeah. They said that earlier. This has been up for a while. Trust me, I checked this. My homepage isn't Chrome or like, you know, Fire. My homepage is like Fox Hunt. Is there any news yet? I'm sitting here F5ing every day when I wake up to make sure there's no new news. But yeah, that's been here forever. The whole, like, I was saying that at the beginning of the stream, there's no in-app purchases. They've confirmed that. But oh look, they have Rex there too. That's cool. All right, that's huge, man. I'm so happy actually that we can make private lobbies. That is massive. That is massive. Player count 2. You sound like me. You sound like me dooming now. Yeah, Lily, private lobbies confirmed. I would have been worried if they didn't have that. I was saying that at the beginning of the stream, I'd be so disappointed if something that was in MGO 1 wasn't in Fox Hunt. Because you've been able to make private lobbies. I'm sure you know, Lily, and you guys in chat. You've been able to make private lobbies in MGO since MGO 1 on the fucking PS2 in 2005. I was telling chat that half of these fuckers weren't even born at that time, and you can make private lobbies. They're SIGINT again. That was kind of cool, seeing that. All right. So at the very least, we can make private lobbies, and I can boost big boss rank off of you guys. That's massive. That is so huge to know that I'm going to be able to get the best rank in the game by boosting off of my community. That's Konami. Thank you. Chef's kiss. I appreciate that. What else we got? Any new screenshots? Oh, they got this now. Progressively detect and pinpoint threats in your vicinity with a unique search technique. Is it unique, though? I seem to remember that in Assassin's Creed like 20 years ago. But anyway, naked sense is what they're calling it. Sharpens your senses to search your surroundings for enemies and supplies. Activating it over a long period of time could be risky, as it will drain the player's stamina. An alert will show when a nearby enemy activates it. Swiftly hide to avoid detection. Wait. An alert will show when a nearby enemy activates it. Oh, so you can see when other people are activating it? That's cool. So then the counter to that is quickly popping on AT camo? Is that the meta? Chat, is that the meta? If you see that, you gotta pop on your AT camo? I think that's what they're showing here, right? Yep. So you have like a split second to go, Mo! And put on your shit. That's kind of cool that there's a counter to it. They're showing the naked sense here. Bro, you need help finding the ration? It's literally floating on a goddamn crate. What else do we got here? Realistic camouflage enhanced. We already saw that. Based on the sneaking rule, that's wrong. You guys need to change that. Everything else is the same. What is this? To whom do these guidelines apply? What am I reading here? You may post videos of you playing the mode provided that you follow these guidelines? Huh? What guidelines? Editing play videos. You may post edited or processed play videos with your face and voice for so-called live game. However, in this case, you must abide by the following conditions. Do not extract only some elements contained in the mode, such as background music. Oh, so don't use the assets individually. You have to use them in the game. Sites where you can post... Huh? What is happening here? There's only certain sites you can post this shit on? I mean, the sites that I post on are here. YouTube, Twitch, and... X? Oh, yeah. I forgot it's called X now. Prohibitions when posting play videos. When posting play videos, you are prohibited from doing any of the activities below. Posting for commercial purposes, provided that monetization using the system on the site you posted is not considered to be for commercial purposes. Yo, I'm making montages and I'm making money off of them, so I don't know what the fuck any of this means, but we're making montages like it's 2010 up in here, and I ain't stopping for you, Konami. Sorry. Using play videos for promoting and advertising other goods, services, or... So I can't advertise my animal rank boosting service that I'm going to host every Thursday at 7 p.m.? Posting for the purposes of defamation or antisocial... That's literally why I play these games. Defamation and antisocial behavior against my opponents. Huh? What's the point in playing? Including content that is offensive to public order and morals, or combining play videos with illegal What illegal information? What are we talking about here? Posting play videos that contain any elements that we have not published, including the results of modifications. I don't know what Konami's fucking talking about here. I'm not gonna lie. Misleading others as if there is a consignment from us or tie up with us, even though there is no such fact. Posting videos or screenshots created by third party... What? Posting videos or images related to a game other than mode. Posting videos or images related to game other than mode. What the fuck does this mean? Are they using my phone to translate? So you can't talk about Fox Hunt unless you're playing Fox Hunt? Well... I hope Konami isn't watching, because I got news for them. We will not compensate you for any damage suffered by you as a result of posting your play videos. We do not respond to queries about the interpretation of these guidelines. Wait, if I have questions about the guidelines, you won't answer them? Please note that we may introduce your play videos on our YouTube channel, official website, and official SNS. What the fuck is an SNS account? These guidelines will be updated from time to time without notice. Please check the latest version each time you post play videos. At least they gave me assets. That's cool. I'm going to download all these. I don't know. Whatever. I don't care about like half of this shit, because half of this shit I'm going to do anyway. I'll be honest with you guys. Yeah, I almost had a stroke reading that as well. I almost had a stroke. Yo, what up, Gray? How you doing? With that Fox Hunt. Fox Hunt bag. I am antisocial. Konami coming for a brother's head. Have they been watching my streams? I think so. They talk about cheating? No, apparently you can cheat. That's not on the guidelines. If you want to cheat, go right ahead. But don't you fucking post games that aren't the mode. Don't you post play videos that are not of the mode. I'm gonna come after your ass. Be careful. Cheat all you want, though. DDoS, Maulag, lag switch. That's fine. That's not in the guidelines. But don't you post no play video that's not of the mode. All right, so help me God. You're going to be playing MGO2R real quick. I have no idea what they're on about. I have zero clue. Don't you have AI website translation? No, not anymore. That shit didn't even work. This is the American website. Is Fox Hunt like Fight Club? Yeah, I probably shouldn't even be streaming. I should probably cut the stream here and edit this part out. Make this members only or something. How the fuck do we post videos that aren't the mode? I guess what I'm doing right now? I don't know. I guess I'm going against the guidelines. I might end up on Konami's website, my mugshot. I have no clue. I mean, what are they going to do? They're going to ban me from the game before it comes out? Good luck. I'll just make another account, and another account, and another account, and another account. What are they going to do? Ban all of them? That looks like it. That looks like all the news. It's probably best to not even play it. I mean, to be fair, yeah, I might lose my YouTube channel. I might not even play it. Something tells me they don't want people making comparisons to the older MGOs. They're a little late for that, because I did that about 6 months ago now. You're so dead memes. Kind of tragic. It's looking like the Cobras are just skins. And not, yeah, I know. Every character is just the skin, but they do give you stats, if that makes sense. So if you unlock a super rare, crazy, ultra gold border purple version of the character, it gives you like extra stamina recovery and extra health recovery. Do they still have that screenshot? Oh, they do. Okay, so this is what I was going to show you guys. I think I might still have it up. Yeah, I do. So this, for those of you guys who weren't here at the beginning, we were kind of like doing some detective work, and it ended up being right. So right here is what I'm talking about right now. When you equip one of the skins that we saw, so like the boss, one of the snake skins, Ocelot, the Fear, etc., it affects your inherent, your built-in life regen and your built-in stamina recovery. So the example that they showed us on the Production Hotline video was like a Gru soldier that looks like the ones that guard Rykov's room, where you sneak in as Rykov. And he was like a shittier one. He only gave you 1 bar of life regen and 1 bar of stamina recovery. Whereas like someone like the boss, if you get like a legendary boss skin, you probably get this shit maxed out, I'd assume, is how it works. So that's going to be like the whole like RNG progression system, is unlocking different skins that give you a little slight advantage. I don't think this is going to be make or break, but this is certainly going to help your chances of winning. So you're uploading this live stream to the hub? Fuck it, man. I might as well. That's probably safer than doing it on YouTube. Seems like playing it is going to get our bank accounts drained by some Konami employee. Probably. If Rykov isn't... No, they have to make Rykov playable, bro. There's no way. There's no way. We will be like Old Snake by the time Volume 2 comes out. Yeah, what's up with Volume 2? What happened? Because I totally tuned out when they started going into the Q&A fucking photo shoot competition shit. That's your boy. Yeah, I'm out of the loop, guys. So if you know what's going on with the Master Collection, let me know, because... No say. I have no idea. I guess I could look on social media if anybody's talking about it. I'm sure like Outsider Snake and everybody are talking about it. The usual guys, the usual suspects. Oh shit, new merch. Yo, this is fire. I need it. Look at this merch. Why am I not signed into my own chat? God damn it, OBS. New merch to spend money on. The video submission guidelines for Fox Hunt will also be made public. Oh, they're public, all right. And they're nuts. Oh, all they said was Master Collection 2 is in production, but no details yet. Is what I'm reading. Yo, they have Fox Hunt merch? Oh, shit, dude. Someone buy me a Fox Hunt shirt. I've been talking shit on the game for like the past 3 hours, but no one has to know that. Dude, right? That merch is crazy. That merch is nuts. Look, here's the Fox Hunt shit. Oh, I forgot it. OBS signed me out of my own chat for some reason. I don't feel like signing back in. Yeah, that merch is probably the coolest thing out of TGS. I'm gonna need to hit my Japanese connects to hit me up for some merch. Sorry, I'm just scanning through my feed right now. There's I'm checking the usual suspects that have all the news, but I'm not seeing anything other than like, yeah, we're working on it. Oh my god, we need a translator so bad. They are being asked about Volume 2 and future Metal Gear games. Yep. I'm right there with you, man. Bad Humans, what does he have to say? Fixed an issue. Oh, they're fixing Delta stuff too. Fixed an issue where Snake's voice line. Oh yeah, they reversed the voice lines for Snake and in Japanese and Snake in English. They had Akio Otsuka playing for us, and the Japanese players had David Hayter. You know that cutscene where Snake is pushing up after he beats the Fury? He's like pushing up on that ladder, that crawl space. And we got Akio Otsuka grunting, and they got David Hayter for some reason. They messed it up. Fix an issue where animals sometimes disappear during certain cutscenes. Fix an issue where Snake's Japanese and fix an issue where players could become unable to climb onto rocks at certain moments during the battle with the pain. Huh? Climb onto rocks? What fucking rocks against the pain? The island? Is that what they're talking about? Oh, I guess. I thought that was part of the game. Steam, support for 21:9 aspect ratio displays excluding demo screens. Option to select a preferred rendering mode when playing on PlayStation 5 Pro. Oh, there you go, Ryan. You don't have to return your PlayStation 5 Pro. Improvements to overall performance and stability. There you go. Some performance whatchamacallits improvements. That's cool. All right, scanning my feed. Does anybody else have information? Scanning. I don't think so. I think that's all we're getting. It's in production, so please look forward to it. Let me check MGN one more time. That's my boy, Metal Gear Solid Network. Fox Hunt, blah, blah, blah. Nope. Yeah, that's it. That's basically all the news we got. Sorry. Oh, no. We got Jay in here and Brandon. We got Jay and... Yo, the stream's over. What are you guys doing in here now? The stream's over. Slackers, man. I thought you guys were my friends. Wolf and Alpha. You gotta go to Jay's stream for that. What are you guys thinking, though? You guys liking how it looks? Brandon, you liking it? Jay, you liking it? I'll tell you the best news that we got is that we can make private lobbies. That is like amazing, man. I already told everybody that I'm boosting off of them. I'm gonna have a fucking 301 KD off of my community. And if you don't join and you don't let me boost off of you, you're getting permabanned on Twitch and YouTube. And we're gonna do it off stream because I can't upload the play video or whatever they called it. Ghetto SOP. That's basically what that shit is, the naked sense. Got that bootleg SOP, that bootleg SOP. What emulator did I use? Great. Citra. But don't use Citra. Use... Fuck, I'm blanking on the name now of the other emulator. Oh, somebody was nice in my community and told me about some other one. Because Citra's not supported anymore. Oh, shit, Gray. I'm going to have to get back to you. I'll hit you up on TikTok, dude. Since I think we have each other added on there. Citra's kind of trash now, man, because they didn't update it. I think then Nintendo took them down. So I think that's partly why I had so many issues with Snake Eater 3D. You don't like the playstyle? 2v2v2v2v2. I actually called that at the beginning of the stream. I was like, I think it's going to be like a 2v2v2 type deal. You call Logan cosplay? Yeah. You can cosplay as Logan. Yeah, the 2v2 stuff, I'm happy about that because then we could duo up, Brandon, or whoever wants to duo with me. Although I didn't see. You know, I didn't see the whole time. Wait, what the fuck is this? Is this now TGS? Oh, we missed the merch. Of course they had a merch segment. We can team up, but I saw in my chat that nobody said like, oh, let's team up, Stealth. I want to be on your team, Stealth. No one, not one person said that. So I was like, all right then, see how it is. Chat. You'll call Liam. I wonder what Liam's gonna think. Yeah, private lobbies are gonna be fun. We're gonna do like tournaments. We're gonna do, like I said, boosting lobbies. Get me the max rank. Yeah, all that stuff. I have arrived, she says. Outsider Snake is my go-to. Yeah, that's the boy right there. That's the man. I love Outsider Snake. Auto-translated subtitles are out on the KONAMI stream. Oh, on their other channel? What other small stuff that I noticed? Bro, I was like over here with the Ask Madden app like this, like circling shit. Like, did you see that when he went this way and he connected that way? Blah, blah, blah. Like I was like going fucking sicko mode, being able to draw and stuff over here. You guys can see that, right? When I draw shit? Maybe you can't. I don't know. Anyway, trying to see if I can remember anything off the top of my head that was like substantial. Oh, the fucking phases were kind of confusing to me at the beginning. Like the objectives. What did you guys think about that? What did you guys think of like phase 1 going to phase 2 and like the objectives? I don't know what to think about them yet. Let's check out. Someone said they have an updated trailer or something. Maybe it's on the what am I looking for? The official KONAMI, the other, like our KONAMI channel should have it. I don't see it. I don't see the trailer for it here. Here's a stream we watched. Oh, they have subtitles now on this one. Oh, that's what you meant. Wow, that would have been nice while the stream was fucking happening. How do I change this? Wait, these are Japanese subtitles though. It's not letting me select any options here. It's gotta be on this one then, right? Oh wait, what's this? Oh no, that's the old trailer. 40 minutes of merch is wild, seriously. The gun sounded like doo-doo. It's the 5 sounds. They sound like cap guns, like pop guns. They can? Why can't I do it?
でボックスハントにはですね、もう一つサバイバルイントルードというミッションがあるので、ちょっと軽くご紹介します。
Subtitles.
こちらはですね、ミッション目標がゾーンと呼ばれる場所の確保になってます。先ほどのサバイバルキャプチャーと同様にフェーズ単位で繰り返されるという展開なんですけど、フェーズの終了時点で
Am I on the wrong video?
と脱落という。
Alright, sure, if you take it easy, man. I stayed up late because I thought the production hotline would be more interesting. Oh shit, yeah. Sorry. This fox hunt stuff. Need prof to translate this shit? Yeah, exactly. I don't know, it looks cool. Making private lobbies is cool. Other than that, it would have been nice to have auto translation up and running for the actual live stream, but you know, you're able to translate them just fine. That's so weird. Yeah, I can't for some reason. That zombie shirt, right? Dude, that merch is sick. That merch is sick. That's only at TGS, right? I didn't even read it. I just linked it to you guys. You already pre-ordered it? Damn, you're on it. Wait, can you pre-order it if you're not in Japan? Oh shit. Do they ship internationally? Because that is such a cool shirt, man. That's one of the coolest shirts I've seen for Metal Gear. Color. Shit, do I want black or white? I think the black. Actually, no, the white looks cool. Japanese sizes, so probably medium, right? Or small. This is probably oversized. Whatever. Add to cart. Proceed to checkout. Email address. Yes, purchase. Company and department name, address.
今のですね、はい。
プリセット無線以外にコミュニケーションの手段
Oh,
と
they
して
only
は
have Japanese
ジェスチャー先ほどから
addresses on here, though.
ポスト
Wait, you were able to order it outside of
な
Japan?
るほど。繰り返しプレイして楽しんでいただくことで、いろ
Coming
い
soon
ろな要素が増えていくと達成感あり
Coming
ますね。
soon section.
対戦とは直接関係ないようなちょっとお遊び要素もいろいろ搭載してますので、
はい。
いろんな遊び方楽しんでいただければなと思います。はい、ちょっと
Oh,
結構
shit, I see it
なり
now.
ましたけども
Yo, they got one for Volgan, for... Oh, shit, they have the... Yo, why'd they do the fear like that? They got them strung out. The pain. Oh, and there's two different designs for them. Depending on if you get black or... Dude, that's so cool, actually. Here, let me show this on stream. You guys can see this, right? Look at that. That's so cool, actually. They have the Fury with his helmet. The Sorrow with his face in the back. Dude, these are cool. What? Yo, how come Japan gets all the cool shit, man? Look how cool this shirt is, dude. What the fuck? We got the boss here. Her silhouette. Dude, I need this shirt. I need this shirt. This guy's 100 and... So he's a little bit shorter than I am, and he's wearing a large. But it's oversized. Probably rock a medium in this. Dude, that is one of... like, not even joking, probably one of the best Metal Gear shirts I've ever seen. Both of them, both colorways, like the black and white or the white and black. I think I'd get the other one, though. This one. I really like the zombie face paint. That's so cool. That's so fire, actually. I think you have to play for like Fox coins and then roll special characters and loot boxes. Yeah, they showed that in the in that screenshot that I showed earlier, where you can roll 100 coins for the loot boxes. Bro got it set to gibberish. Bro, I tried to change it to English. It didn't work. Did I see the collector's edition for USA? Yeah, I did. Can we be friends on Steam? Yeah, I'll share my Steam. I don't even remember what my Steam is, to be honest with you, but I'll definitely share it to get some games in with the community for sure. Because I have it on Steam and I have it on PS5, so we'll get lobbies going on both. Putting the model's weight on there is wild. I don't know what that means, 60 kilograms. I only know American units. I only know freedom units. I know this is like 5'8", because I'm 5'9" and I'm 175 centimeters. So this guy must be like 5'8"-ish, right? Oh, he's wearing a medium. This model. But yeah, I don't know why we need the weight. That's true. Cool stuff, man. Cool stuff. Really cool stuff. What else they got on this site? Is that it for Metal Gear? Probably, right? Oh, man. Crazy night, huh? Making sure there's nothing here. I gotta check this fucking... What do they call it? The guidelines often, because I might be doing some shit that's against the guidelines. You never know. Brother's 5'6". Yeah, that's the style, man. That's the style. It's oversized now. I'm 6'1". What the fuck size do I get? It depends how you want it to fit, I guess. It says medium. That's what I usually wear, is a medium, bro. Medium boys, where you at? Already looked over all this, as ridiculous as this is. You're still getting Fultoned in Fox Hunt? Yeah, all you guys are catching the Fultons. You guys are going to be out phase 1. I'm going to hit you with the old MGO2 BM. When you would knock somebody out of survival or tournament round 1. Perfect music for this, by the way. This is the survival music. But when you would knock somebody out round 1 of survival, you'd say, go enjoy your gloves, bitch. That's what I'm going to hit you guys with. Go enjoy your 10 Foxhound coins. While I'm over here winning, getting 100 every match, man. Me and Brandon. Top of the line. Double boss. Double big boss rank. Easy. Easy clap. Oh, man. Good times. They do ship internationally? I didn't see that. Yo, what up, Salad? How you doing, man? Shit, I got to pre-order because I feel like that shit's going to sell out. That shirt is too cool. Yeah, getting that pink beret, getting that orange beret. How does the game mode work? I don't know, man. You shoot things, you pick up Keraton, and the other mode, you stand where Gakko is, and it's like base mission. And that's pretty much what I figured out. Kill stuff, capture Keraton. Depending on how many Keratons you have at the end of the phase, you get eliminated or you stay in. 2 teams are eliminated from phase 1 to 2. 3 teams are eliminated from phase 2 to 3. And then phase 3 is the last phase where 2 teams are eliminated and the winning team is, you know, picked, I guess. Gonna get me with the old Fulton, shoot the balloon, Fulton, shoot the balloon. Oh no, man, you're gonna give me hope that I'm gonna survive the phase. Then you're gonna knock me out of the phase, but then I'm gonna come back because that actually wasn't me. That was me on a decoy account. That's what's gonna happen. It seems like it's still being cheap and using MGS5 assets though. They've done the exact same thing with Survive. Yeah, the weapons and stuff are straight out of MGS5. There's some cool little new things though, like the Ray and the Rex traps that you can set, the little decoys. So they did a little tweaking. But yeah, it's definitely borrowing from MGS5, taking inspiration from the maps in Delta or 3. And I did get a little bit of Metal Gear Survive in there with the weapon rarities and stuff. For the 3 people that played Survive with me in chat, they had weapon rarities and stuff that you could grind out in Survive as well. Decoy account. Pink Speedo gang, exactly. Yeah, Volume 2 is in production, but that's all they basically said about it. I think them using MGS5 weapons is to do with weapon being randomly customized on drops. Yeah, because some of them can be kitted out depending on the rarity. It's the tried and true Battle Royale sort of blueprint, right? Where you could get a gray assault rifle, and I could get the same assault rifle, but in like purple rarity. And it comes kitted out. So yeah, that may be the reason why. Like, wait a minute, we developed those weapons with our mother base's R&D department. Can we play as Senator Armstrong and just nano machine all over the map? That'd be cool if they added more skins. I don't know if they'll do that, but... Did you see that Okamura said he wanted to remake MGS1 during the Q&A? I didn't see that. I just rewound Fox Hunt and started looking at it more and more and more and more. I'll probably make a video breaking everything down tomorrow. But I'm glad we finally got a release date, even though I don't like when the release date is. I'm glad we finally got it. And I'm glad that we finally got some indication of what the actual mode is. Would it have been nice to have live translation in a language other than Japanese? Absolutely. But hey, I think we figured it out just by sitting here and going through the footage. Wait, what's Lily saying? You can auto-generate the subtitles, by the way, on the cogwheel. I tried to do that, but it wasn't there for me. It was just fucking Japanese. Maybe I gotta refresh. You guys saw me try it. I use YouTube. I promise I know how to use YouTube once in a while. See, look. It's only giving me Japanese. There's DSP. It's only giving me this. Japanese. They don't want me to know. Dude, this is just like the story I told you guys about my dad the other day. This is what Konami's doing to me. Where he would take the manual away from me and think that he would beat me at the game because he read the manual the night before. Konami's trying to do that. Konami, I'm still going to be discussing at this game, whether I understand the game mode or not. Whether I have auto translation or not, I'm still going to be discussing at the game, Konami. Like, you can try to nerf me now, but it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. They banned you from subtitles? I think so. That's what happened. I didn't follow the guidelines that weren't up by the time I started. Why can I not select English? I can choose the goddamn font family, but I can't choose my own native tongue. I'll take Spanish. Shit, I'll take fucking Spanish at this point. Hold on. Maybe it's something I did with the 15,000 different things that I downloaded trying to get the auto translation work. I probably have so many viruses now. Accessibility. Let's turn live caption off. Live translate off. Let's refresh again. F5. Come on, Konami. Oh. Okay, I give up. They don't want me to win. They don't want me to have a bigger pool than Kanye. That's what it is. Somebody stream for me on Discord and I'll stream your stream that has subtitles on it. Maybe by tomorrow it'll work for me. It was there? Oh, auto translate. Americano, English. Let's go. I know what I'm doing now. Oh, now you're all fucked. You should have never shown me that. This is up now. Now you're all fucked. I'm gonna understand the mode. I was just gonna play by feeling before. Now I gotta watch this shit again. First, let's talk about the most important action in this mode, the hiding action. AT-cam is a goggle suit that can be deployed and retracted instantly. Goggle suit, and by switching various color patterns, it can blend into the scenery. It's not just for hiding and avoiding enemies, but also for ambushing and launching surprise attacks. So it can be used in a variety of situations. So the AT-cam is positioned as a basic piece of... I gotta make these shit smaller, bro. What is happening? Let's do, that's better, man. This shit is like as big as like my parents would make it. Fucking giant ass goddamn subtitles. Font colors, make that shit yeller. Can I move this shit? Because it's really annoying here too. Options. Window. No. Edge style. Whatever, I'll just leave it like this. I just want to know what's going on. Not Keton, they hit me with the Keton instead of Keraton. Yes, I agree. Well, it looks a bit like Octocamo that appeared in MGS4. So some of you might have thought the pattern would automatically change to... Yo, these subtitles are wild. Nah. Nah. How do I make the border smaller, man? Whatever, I'll put them up here. You guys can see that, right? You guys have probably already watched this translated. I was the last person on the planet to have translations, I guess. There we go. Deployment of switching AT-cam is ultimately an action that each player performs. Yeah, so it's not automatic. You kind of knew that. As you can see right now, you can match the camouflage pattern to terrain, but you can also... Yo, my man! But you can also come up with some unexpected combinations, or you can enjoy a mismatch that doesn't seem to be trying to hide at all. And I think this is something that can only be enjoyed in PvP. Yeah, I like that you have to change them manually. I like that it doesn't just change like Octocamo like you're saying. Make it bigger? Bruh, I'm the unk. You guys want me to make the shit bigger, but I'm the unk. Alright. Unks in chat. I don't know what he's saying. This man just speaking now. Running around. Dude, I'm gonna be running like this MGO2 too. I'm not gonna be hiding like a little girl. I mean, oh shit, I can't say it in 2025. Like a little scared person. Jesus, is that big enough for you guys now? Oh my god, you guys are like my parents, man. Go over to their houses, they got the font up like 8,000%. There are a lot of unique camouflage patterns, so I'd like you to try using them. Next, I'll explain about the search action, which is a tweet. Huh? As a search action, what are you seeing now? It's called Naked Sense. Well, this what? Is an action that allows you to detect the presence of enemies in the surrounding area. Yo, nah, you guys are playing. Who made these fucking closed captions? They tried their hardest. Is an action that allows you to detect the presence of enemies in the surrounding area or the location of enemies and identify them. Oh, I see. The opponent was falling. As you can see, the way you see, bro, what is this? As you can see, the way you see your surroundings changes slightly during the game. and the location of nearby items becomes visible. Also, the presence of enemies, as you saw briefly earlier, is displayed in the form of a circle around the enemy. As you saw briefly earlier, is displayed in the form of a circle around the enemy character, indicating the direction of nearby enemies. All right. They write like me? Yo. Oh my god. Wait, what happened? Why are you on your alt, Ryan Zwig?
今ご覧いただいているように周囲の見え方がちょっと変化しまして、付近にあるアイテムの位置が浮かび上がって見えるのと、敵の気配はですね、今ちょっと先ほど
Did they translate everything he's saying in that block?
敵のキャラクターの周囲のシルエットの形で付近にいる敵の方向が
Now they're not translating. I'm so confused.
なるほど。
I see. Well, you can even get the direction, and this is how you can find out where the item
あ
is.
方向まで、あ、こうやってアイテムの場所も分かってくるというこ
そうですね
となんです。
アイテムはその場所
Agree. The location of the item is known, but the enemy only knows its direction. The location of the item is known, but the enemy only knows.
に位置が分かっ
Whatever
て
that means.
敵はそのあくまで方向だけがまず分
あ、
かる
なるほど。
Oh, I
でネイキ
see.
ッドセンスの使用
So when you use Naked Sense, it temporarily consumes stamina. So, well, in the main story, it's the same as when you're underwater or during an elude action.
中というのは、スタミナを一時的に消費するので、本編でいうとこの水中であったりエルードアクションの最中と同じイメージですね。
はい。
で長く使用する
Yes. Yeah, this is killing me, bro. Yes. So to use it for a long time, you need to replenish your food and keep your
には
stamina
食
up.
料を補給してスタミナを十分蓄えておく必要があります。
Okay.
なる
Okay.
ほど。使いどころ
I
も
see.
また
Bro, why do they say I see for every fucking
鍵に
sentence?
なってきそうですね。
そうですね。
Agree.
スタミナを消
Well, when you're consuming
費してい
stamina,
る
there
状
are
態というのは
disadvantages,
麻
such
酔
as
銃とかの
yo, my man. Sometimes you speak too fast, sometimes you speak too slow.
そうですね。
God damn, hold on.
no.
When you're consuming stamina, there are disadvantages, such as making you more vulnerable to damage from attacks. Like, I'm not even gonna try to say that shit. So it's not necessarily a good idea to use it all the time. Damage from attacks, like, is that CQC? No, I feel like they say CQC in Japanese. I need a translation for the translation. Attacks like, I don't know.
スタミナを消
I thought that
費
was
し
a
ている
Tekken
状態
character.
という
I'm
の
not gonna
は
lie.
麻酔銃とかのダ
Um,
メージに弱くなるっていったデメリットもあるので、
What else we
一
got?
概にずっと使っていればいいというものでもありません。
なるほど。
そ
I
して
see.
ここからが結
say that shit one more time. And now this is quite important. If you continue to use Naked Sense to capture the enemy's direction over this period, the enemy's location will eventually emerge as a silhouette, as you can see now. CQC, yeah. You have contracted metallic archaea.
構重要なんですが、
Perfect stamp on C.
このネイ
Yeah,
キッド
exactly.
センスをこの時間をかけて敵の方
That's so crazy that you literally have
向を
wall
捉え
hack.
続けると、今ご覧いただいているように
The
最
streamer's
終的
giving
に
me yellow
敵のいる位
cake.
置がシルエットとしてこう浮かび上がります。そうすると相手の位置を完全
Yes, this allows the enemy's position to be completely identified, even through a projectile. So being detected poses a huge risk.
に特定することができて、遮蔽物越しであっても投下されるので、これ発見される側にとっては
Fucking gear
非常に大きなリスクとなります。
壁の向こうでも
If you can see it, if you can see it even from the other side of the wall, you can see that Keraton. Oh my god, I'm gonna have an aneurysm, dude. If you can see it even from the other side of the wall, you can see that Keraton has it.
バレると
Bro,
あ
I can't.
ケロタンが
I
所
can't, bro.
所持しているのも分かる
そうですね、ケロタンも持ってる
Agree.
ことも
You
分
can
かり
also
ます。
see that
で
he-
この状態になる
What? You can also see that he has Keraton. Once you're in this state, your location will be revealed no matter where you are, so it's quite a problem. But the time it takes to pinpoint your location will vary depending on how conspicuous, that's a big word, the opposing player is.
ともうどこにいても位置がバレバレになってしまうので、大変なんですけども、
The
ただこの
The
位置の
what?
特定
I
に
feel like
至
I'm
るま
missing
での時
crucial
間という
information
のは
here.
この相手プレイヤーの目立ち度合いによって変化します。
目立ち度合い、はい
Degree of prominence. I forgot what the last sentence even was. Yes.
走り回ってたり、
Well, if you're running around or firing a gun like I am now, you're very noticeable, so your location will be identified pretty quickly. But if you crouch or stay in your protective clothing, damn, I'm sure glad we brought our protective clothing here. Or
今
if
ね、銃
you,
を撃ってたりするっていうのは目立つので、結構すぐに位置が特定されてしまうんですけど、しゃがみや報復でじっとしてたり、
Or if you-
先ほどの AT かもですね、あれ
stay still with the AT card deployed, as mentioned earlier, you're less noticeable, so you won't be identified as easily.
を展開してじっとしてたりすると目立ちにくくなるので、なかなか特定されな
It's
く
a
なります。
conspicuous meter, yeah.
なるほど、スニーキング
I see. This means that it is difficult to pinpoint the location of a player using a sneaking code.
コードをしているプレイヤーの位置はなかなか特定することまではできないっていうことですかね。
つまり
I
段
agree.
階があり
Well,
ます。
I mean, there are stages.
最初は、
Yes.
敵の方向
Well, at first you only know the direction of the enemy, but over time you might be able to
だけが
pinpoint
分か
it.
ってでそのまま
I think
時間
I
を
have
かけてい
more
くと位置の
questions
特定ま
now
でできるかもしれないっていう形です。
than I did when we were just
なるほど。
pretending to know what was happening.
でですね、誰か周囲の
Yes, well, if any player around you uses naked sense, then a warning will appear on your head right now. Huh? On the head mark saying that.
プレイヤーがネイキッドセンスを使うとですね、今度自分の
Well, this is just talking about
今
the
ちょうど
exclamation mark over your
ヘ
head.
ッドマークのと
At
こ
this
ろ
point,
に
I even want to play
誰かが周
Fox
りで使って
anymore.
ますよっていう警告が出ます。でこの時に、速やかに隠れれ
Pro
ば
gamer move. If you don't capture the Keraton, you won't get spotted and live.
こうやり過ごすことができるんですけど、目立った状態のままだと位置が
Without
特定
subtitles.
されてしまいます。
今
Ah, it's not noticeable now. You were able to hide. I see. It's like when Kodama-san falls down and just stays still when he's found. Huh?
バレなくなりましたね。
Are they
隠れ
making
る
a
ことがで
joke,
き
an
ますね
inside joke that
な
I'm
る
not
ほど
like
なんか
privy
ちょっ
to?
と見つかったらじっとするだるまさんが転んだみたいな
just wanna battle
そうですね、
pass.
そんな感覚に近いですね。やばい見つかるかもって言って、
I'm 5'11", I don't know what to get. Me
身を
neither,
隠して
man.
セーフみたいな体
I
感
don't
です
know
ね。
what I'm even looking at
で
at
こ
this
んな
minute.
感じで
The basic structure of the game is that each player
プレイヤーが
moves
ミッション目
around the field in
標のために
order
フィールド
to
内を
achieve their
各々
mission
動き回る
objectives,
中で
trying
お
to
互いの
figure
位置を
out each
探り合っ
other's
たり
positions,
隠れてやり
hiding
過
to
ご
get
したり
past
待
each
ち伏
other,
せしたり
or
といった
lying in wait,
かくれんぼの駆け引きが行われ
and
るという
so
のが
on.
基本的な構図になります。
So team sneak.
でここまでがホック
So
サ
up
ン
to
ト
this
の具
point,
体
I
的
have
な
touched
か
on
く
the
れんぼの
specific, well,
駆け引き
secret
について触れ
maneuvers
てき
of the
まし
Kita
た。
party.
はい
I want to go to that party. That sounds dope. Next, I'll explain the specific flow of gameplay using actual game footage.
説明いたします。
お願いします
Please.
はい、ホックサントはですね、最大
Yo, what is going on? Please, yes. Should I not be listening to this? Well, Kita-san is a survival, huh? Well, Kita-san is a survival style
12
game.
人、1チ
Or
ー
up
ム
to
2
12
名
people.
の
What the fuck is
マルチチー
Kita-san,
ム
first
対
of all?
戦
Is that
の
what
サ
they're
バイバ
calling
ル
this
方
shit?
式のゲ
Oh.
ームとなってます。
な
That
るほど
Kitsune
サバイバル
is
方式
fucking
ですと
Fox
プレイヤ
in
ーがだんだんこう
Japanese,
脱
so I'm
落していく
assuming
イメージなんですけども
そうですね、
Kita-san is what they call it in Japanese.
生き残りを
They're too
か
good
けて
to call it
競
Fox
い合う
Hunt?
ということになります。舞台となるフィールドは、今、
It's
ご
Kudama-san
覧いただいているとおり大きく3種類ありまして、
Kita party's better
フィ
than
ールドによって最大プレイ
exactly.
人数は異なる
And the maximum, I didn't see that. He said the
という
maximum
と
number
大
of
きく
players.
3種類ありまして、
And the maximum number of play needs varies depending on the field. Oh, that is crucial information. The maximum number of play needs varies depending. I'm so glad they cleared that up for us. That the maximum number of play needs varies depending on the field.
フィールドによって最大プレイ人数
I
は
was
異な
waiting
り
for
ま
that.
す。
なるほどなんか本編で見たこと
There
も
are some
な
fields that I've never seen in the main story. Have you played the game? There are also fields like that are man-made.
いようなフィールドがありますね、
はい
はい、人工物のこうフィールドもあるんですね、
はい
こういう場所でも AT カムは有効になってく
Are
るん
AT
ですか
shares
Hi,
effective?
no,
I thought it was an AT cam. Now it's AT card. Now we have AT shares. God damn it. Which is it? Are AT shares effective in places like this? Yes. Well, there are a variety of camouflage patterns that can be applied to man-made objects. So you can definitely make them look good. Oh, I'm gonna make them look good. That's for sure. If there's one thing I'm gonna do in my Fox Hunt career, it's make the AT card camo cam look good.
でミッションですね。ゲ
So
ー
as
ムルー
far
ルというのは
for the
2種類
mission,
用意され
huh? There are two types of game rules available, but both are survival style
てま
games.
すが、そのいずれもがサバイバル方式のゲームになってます。
Big if
でミッ
true.
ション中は
AT shares, how many are we buying? Volgan Hunt looking for Rykov. AT stocks are plummeting as we speak.
フェーズという時間単位で
Mission is
区切られ
divided
てま
into
して
time units called
時間
phases,
経過と
and
と
as
もに
time
フェー
passes,
ズ1、フェーズ
it
2と
progresses through
進行
phase
して
1,
いきま
phase
す。
2, and so on.
で各フェーズの
At
終
the end
了の時点
of
で
each
ミッ
phase,
ション目的を達
players
成
who
し
have
ていない
not
プレイヤー
completed
は
their
そ
mission
の時点で脱
are
落
eliminated.
で最後の1
And
チームになるまで競い合うという構図になってます。
Competition continues until only one team
まあ
remains.
バトルでこ
I see. Well, just because you get
う
knocked
打ち合っ
out
て倒さ
in
れ
a
たら
battle like
脱
this
落という
doesn't
わけではないん
mean
です
you're
ね。
はい、
eliminated.
ミッション
Yes.
目的
As long as you complete the mission objective, you can return no matter how many times you are defeated. Oh, what the fuck? So it's infinite respawns? And there is no need to force yourself to fight other players?
さえ達成していれば途中で何度倒されても復帰可能ですし、それこそ無理に他プレイヤーと戦う必要もありません。
リスポーンがあるってこと
That
です
means
か
there's a
で
respawn.
スニーキングにしてひたすら
So a strategy is also possible to simply start fighting, sucking, and survive. Damn. Yo, that's going to be a lot of your guys' strategy is sucking and surviving. That's going to be what a lot of you guys are doing. I'm thinking now. I'm thinking ahead. I'm trying to picture it, and I'm seeing a lot of sucking and surviving here going on. I see. The most important thing is to achieve the mission objectives. Suck and survive, baby. That's the name of the game. Suck and survive. That's right. The actual gameplay footage has already started playing, but I'll explain the specific steps. This game is made for me. Guys, I think oh, this is it. What you're seeing is the rule called survival capture. Here's an example of how. Here's an example of how to suck. The game works. First, as you can see right now, all the participating players will be listed and the conditions will be announced, including team combinations and mission types. The mission game rules are decided randomly at this point each time. They should rename it to Suck and Survive, dude. I'd be there day one. Okay. I see. There were a lot of characters that looked familiar to me, and it got me a little curious. Very good commentary. Yes. Well, I know this is bothering you, but I'll explain more about this later. How did he know? It's like he's watching the stream. Thank you. Yes, so for survival capture, the target item is Keraton, which has been mentioned several times before. The objective of the mission is to obtain this. The condition for advancing through each phase is whether or not you have Keraton at the end of the phase. Okay, so 1 Keraton, 12 Keratons, more Keratons in the other team. What are we thinking? They went on the suck pass. Only on the suck pass. Does defeating enemy players have an effect on the conditions for breaking through a phase? Yes, it doesn't affect it directly. So first of all, the basic idea is to go and retrieve Karota while procuring weapons and items. So while you're in the field, other players are acting in the same way. So you can just ignore them like you did now, or you can fight, of course. My snake is solid for Suck and Survive. Damn, that's hard to say. My snake is solid for Suck and Survive. My snake is solid for Suck and Survive. My snake is solid for Suck and Survive. Yeah. Within the field, she says, yeah. I don't know why that cracks me up. Yeah. Within the field, there are countless supply boxes, as I've mentioned several times before. Yo, calm down, all right? Where you can obtain weapons and items. I'm blasting every bush that moves. Same, man. Me and you are going to be straight killers, bro. If you're in the lobby with Brandon and I, there ain't going to be no sucking and surviving. Just death. There's just going to be death. There's a limit to the... Wait, I didn't see that? There's a limit to the number of weapons and items you can possess at one time, so you need to choose the appropriate one. I see. You have to think strategically here too, I agree. Well, you have to think about it carefully. You also need to make sure you... Oh, see? Man, I didn't even need these whack-ass translations. I didn't even need the translations. We already had this shit down. I guess not the subtitles in the folks here with him don't understand. So as long as you have Keraton at the moment the phase ends, you can break through. So as soon as you can see now, if you manage to get it just in time, you'll be able to break through the phase and move on. Wait, so what I'm not understanding is you just need 1 Keraton? 1 Keraton is enough to send you to the next phase? Get ready. Along the way, you can attack enemy... Who the fuck is Brayers? And steal their weapons, and of course, you can also steal Keratons. Oh, players. That's what that means. Or since you can have as many Keratons as you want, you can secure a lot of them and directly... Okay. So it was what we were thinking. So you need 1 Keraton. 1 Keraton will get you enough to the next round. But you can fuck with other people by stealing all the other Keratons. So you can play aggressively and stock them all up and keep them to try to interfere with the other players. I see. But by doing that, you also fuck with your own inventory because you have limited inventory space. I see. But I mean, even if you only use like your 4 small inventory slots, like these down here, you still have access to what looks like 2 primaries, a secondary, and a support item. So like, fuck having grenades and rations and all this other shit. If you can have 4 Keratons down here, and then your teammate can have another 4, and that's fucking 8 Keratons between the 2 of you, the rest of the teams are going to be screwed. Ah, I see. I want to know if what happens if your teammate doesn't have one. Oh, like if you progress to the next round or not? Yeah, I don't know. Because the count is for you. This down here shows 1. So I'm assuming they have this actual player has 1. Now he has 2, but what does his teammate have? His teammate has none. So maybe you can drop one for a teammate? Well, if we collect other people's tickets as well, that means more people will drop out. Oh yeah, he just dropped one for his teammate. So you each need 1. So I wonder if you get eliminated, or if only your teammate gets eliminated, and then you're stuck in there 1v2, V2ing.
戦わずにスニーキングでこっそりケロタンを独占してしまうというのも一つの戦略ですし
As you just saw, you can also secure some for your allies and give them. Okay,
今ちょっとご覧いただいた通り
That's cool. I like that.
確保して
Man, eating a
途中
can
で
of
渡して
beans.
あげるみたいなこともできます
Or ocelot.
はいでフェーズ終
So
了
at the
の
end
時
of the
点で
phase, players who
ケロ
have not secured Karoa. Now we got Karoa and Keraton. Will Fulton recover like this? It's a
ロタ
balloon
ンを
that
確保
has.
できていないプレイヤーはこんな感じでフルトン回収です風船
Oh,
で
it looks like neither of them had Keratons there, so I don't know
もう
how that
上空
works.
に打ち上げられて脱落ですでフェーズが進むごと
Just kind of, as the phases progress, the number of Keratons on the field decreases, so more and more people drop out.
にフィールド上のケロタンの数が減ってきますので脱落者がどんどん増えていって最終的に
That looked like only one person got Fulton. Did you notice that? Only the person playing the boss got Fulton there, not both the teammates.
脱落者がどんどん増えていって
So I
最
think
終的に
maybe only one
チーム
person
が
get
生き残った
eliminated.
時点で
Only one team remains.
ミッションが終了となるまあこれが1ゲームの基本的な
Well, that's the
流れ
basic flow of the game. Okay, I understand it more now. Well, to summarize what you've said, it's not the players who are defeated in this way that are eliminated, but rather it's a survival battle in which players who don't complete their missions are eliminated. So basically, the meta is going to be being aggressive with the Keratons, stocking up with 4, and then your partner has 4, so you have 8 between both of you, and then just hiding the rest of the match. That's what it's going to come down to. That's going to be what it's going to come down to at like the highest level, is going to be like phase 1, like trying to get as many Keratons off the field as possible, then hiding for the remainder of the phase. Huh.
It's
kind of like a BR, yeah. Except with way less players.
プレイヤーが脱落していくというサバイバル戦となっているんですね。
はいもうその通りですね、
はい
まあ、あくま
The
で
grenade spam is going to be unreal. I haven't seen any lethal grenades. I've only seen smoke grenades. Did you notice any lethal grenades?
はい。
No
で
Fulton
フォッ
punch?
クスハント
Yeah,
に
I
は
don't
で
think
すね、もう
so.
一つサバイバルイントルードというミッションがある
The Fox has another. Okay, so there's 2 modes. We have the survival capture, and now we have survival intruder. This one's like base.
のでちょっと軽くご
This one
紹
you
介し
shoot the
ます
Gakko, and it
こ
creates
ちら
like
で
a
すね、ミ
zone.
ッション目
Here
標
the
は
mission objective is to
ゾーン
secure
と
a
呼ば
place
れ
called the
る
zone. Oh shit. I mean, we kind of guessed this already. We were actually pretty spot on with our
こちらです
theory crafting earlier. Here the mission objective is to secure a place called the zone. Just like the survival capture mentioned earlier, the phases are repeated with the team members, but
ミッ
the
ション目標がゾーンと呼ばれる場所の確保になってます先ほどのサバイバルキャプチャーと同様にフェーズ単位で繰り返されるという展開なんですけどフェーズの終了時
rule
点
is that if you are not inside the zone at the end of the phase, that one's tough. That's a tough one. You look how small that zone is in the mini map there. Oh, you guys can't see it because of chat. Hold on. Look how small the zone is in the mini map. All the players have to be in there by the end of the phase. That's fucking. This one's gonna be tough, man. This one's gonna be tough. You're gonna have to
で
scrap it
ゾ
out.
ーン内にいないと脱落というルールです
今ガーコを打ったらこうエリアが展開されましたね。
It's cool that they were able at least to say that Volume 2 is coming. Yeah, I'm glad that they like officially announced it, like officially confirmed that it's happening. I don't think they can be shot down. Nah, that's the end of the mode. Yeah, once they get Fulton, that's it. They drop all their stuff. Now we got
はい
Garco.
先ほどのサバイバルキャプチャーでは
Shit. What's he saying? You guys are making me laugh. Hit Garco now. You better hit that Garco now.
今ガーコを打った
Hit Garco now. The area will
が
unfold
こう
like
エリ
this.
アが展開されましたね。
はい、
Yes. Well, in the survival capture we just saw, Keraton was the
先ほど
target.
のサバイバルキャプチャーではケロタンがターゲットになってたんですけど、
集めるという
はい
And the
でした
objective
ね
was
こ
to
ちらのル
collect
ール
him.
はガー
Yes. The rule here is that Garco is shaped like a motif that symbolizes the zone. So defeating the enemy and securing the zone where Garco is fine. But as you're seeing
コ
now,
が、まあ、ゾーンを象徴するモチーフみたいな形になって
oh,
ます。
he's hiding it and we know
で
he's
敵を
back
倒して
there.
ガーコがいるゾーンを確保するのもいいんですけど、
He's in the
今
Garco
ご覧いただいている通り、誰かが取ってるゾーンにこっそりスニーキングで侵入してフェーズを
There's gonna be you guys. I know stealth is around here somewhere. Meanwhile, I'm just watching you.
攻略もでき
Like
る
the predator in the mud. Can also use a strategy like sneaking into a zone that someone else has taken and breaking through the phase. Yo, that's actually cool. So this is a mission where sneaking style play is more advantageous than capture.
あー結構ゾーン狭いです
So,
ね。
yeah, it's a very small
うん
zone. That's what I said.
はい
Again,
でですね
confirming no bullet
まあ
drop
この他
in
にも
Fox
ボックス
Hunt.
ハントに
Well, there are many other elements to Fox Ant. So let me introduce a few of them at the end.
さまざまな要素があるので最後にちょっといろいろ紹介
Why
さ
is
せ
the
てく
bush
ださい
speaking Vietnamese asking?
はい、ボックスハントはです
In Zonto, oh my god, there's 3 different names for fucking Fox Hunt that I've seen. In Zonto, you can get reward packages by playing missions repeatedly. Well, this package will give you a variety of random rewards that will be useful for your next play. So we saw various characters earlier, and those are also part of the
で
rewards.
ミッションを繰り返して
That's
プレイしていくことで
AT Flower, that's
リ
really
ワード
cool.
パッケージというものが手に入りますこのパッケージからはランダムでさまざまな報酬が入手することができまして次のプレイに役立てることができます
Loot boxes, yep.
で先ほどいろんなキャラクター出てましたけど、
はい
あれも報酬の一つですね、キャラクターの
Well, the reward is a disguise that can change your character's appearance. In the main story of Delta, there was a disguise, an item that turned into Rykov's face.
見
But
た目を変更できる変装という報酬ですでデルタ
I
本
want
編
that
にも
outfit.
変
That's
装
my
マスク
outfit
とい
right
って、まあ
there.
ライコフさんの顔になるアイテム登場しましたけども、
はい、え
フォックサントでは顔だけで
in North Santo, now we're playing GTA. Now we're in North Santos. You can disguise not just your face, but your
な
entire
くて
body.
もう全身丸ごと変装できます
なるほど。
But what? Yeah, exactly. I
あくまで
see. It's just a disguise.
まあ他に
Yes, I agree. Well, there are other
も
things
う
like
AT カムの明
more
細化
camouflage
され
patterns
た
for the
り
AT
あ
cam,
と MGO でおなじみのプリセッ
more types of preset radios for
ト
MGO.
無線の種類が増え
Which
た
we
り
all
とか
love.
できます
今のですね。はい。
プリセット無線以
Yes,
外
that one just now. Yes. Well, other than preset radios, there are various other means of communication, such as gestures. Well, I've been making some weird poses lately, but there are also various other things like that. I see. Well, as you enjoy it repeatedly, various elements are added. Ooh, does that mean they're gonna add stuff later on?
まあジェスチャー、まあ、先ほどからなんか変なポーズ取ったりしてますけどそういうものもいろいろあります
なるほど。まあ繰り返しプレイして楽しんでいただくことでいろいろな要素が増えていくと
Yeah, I was
達
paramedic.
成感ありますね。
そうで
North
すね
Santos better than Fox Hunt. Giving it a more battle-like feel. Yes, I agree. Well, we've included a variety of fun elements that aren't directly related to the battles,
対
so
戦とは
we...
もう直接
Oh, yeah, we
関係
saw
ない
like a
ような
shooting range
そういう
earlier and
要素も
stuff,
いろい
huh?
ろ搭載してますので、
はい。
いろんな遊び方楽
Hope
しん
you
でいただ
enjoy
け
playing in
れ
a
ばな
variety
と
of
思い
different
ま
ways.
すはいちょっと結構
Yes,
駆け
this
足
is
にな
was
り
a
まし
bit
たけ
rushed.
ども
How was it rushed? You had months to prepare for this.
の紹介
So
以上
that's all
と
for
なり
today's
ます
introduction and
ご
first
清聴あ
look.
りがとうございました
ありがとうございます。
Thank you, Morita-san gave us a very detailed introduction. Yes, I hope you will all take a look at the archives as many times as you like. By the way, I'm sure you're all wondering about the release date.
もう盛りだくさんで本当に詳しくご紹介していただきました。はい、皆さん何度でもアーカイブねご覧いただきたいと思いますが、はい、ところでですね、皆さん気になるのが
Well, we already know the release
こちらの
date. It's October 30th.
配信日ですよね。
Metal Gear Racing's just
遊
a
びた
little
くなっ
smaller.
ているところだと思います
Could you tell me
が
about it, Sarah? Who the
ここ
fuck
は
is
サ
Sarah?
ラさん教えていただけるんですか？
はい、配
Oh,
信日
Sahara.
は
That's what they meant.
10月の30日
Set
に
for October
決定し
30th.
ました
Yay! Another month from now. Woo! When the player base is gone and everybody's playing
ですね。
Battlefield.
はい。
実際に皆さんがプレイしていただけるのは約1
Can't
ヶ
wait.
月後になるんですけど、まあ、それまでぜひ楽しみにお待ちいただけたらなと思いますそしてですね、
Oh well, the
各地
release
域
dates.
プラット
This is annoying too. This is gonna be another late stream this night. God damn it. Oh, this is rough. If you're in Istanbul, this shit comes out at 4 a.m. Damn, are we gonna pull an all-nighter? A Fox Hunt all-nighter? On Halloween Eve? shit.
ホーム別の配信開始日と時間は今ご覧いただいているスライドの通りになります。日本時間の10月30
1
日
a.m.
午前
Oh my god. I guess I got lucky with 6
10時
p.m.
に合わせたタイミングになってますので、ご注意ください。
はい、
You're probably watching with a grin on his face. He's coming up with a game called Fizzant, supposed to have multiplayer. Really? Oh shit.
ありがとうございま
Yeah,
す。
grab the
そして
Celsius for
お
that
いさ
night
ん
for
から
sure.
も
はい。
It's gonna have to be an all-nighter, I
今
think.
回フォックスハントに限ってには
Wait,
なるん
video
ですけ
submissions.
ど
Wait,
はい
At this time, we will be releasing. Oh, guidelines. Never mind. I thought we were gonna have
で、
Hawks Hunt. New yo, they're gonna have a Hawks Hunt too. We're gonna have Fox Hunt and Hawks Hunt.
今回フォックスハントに限ってにはなるんですけど、動画投稿ガイドラインをです
I'm
ね
ready for Hawks Hunt. Fuck a
公開
Fox
さ
Hunt.
せ
I'm
て
ready
い
for
ただ
Hawks
きま
Hunt.
す。配信ができてみんなで
Well, we'll be able to stream it, and everyone will come up and watch this match. I'm gonna.
Yeah,
If you are, you better hope that I don't find that little lobby ID, Konami, of your little official stream, because I will go in there and I will stream snipe the ever living hell out of all of you
それを見
with
て
Brandy
盛り上
and
がってい
Ryan
ただ
Wade
けます。
and
本
everybody
日
else.
公開予定です。
はい、
Scheduled to be released
本日の動画
today.
公開には公開
Yes, will it be made public at today's video submission event?
させていただきます。
はい
で、10月30日からですね、当日
Starting
の
October 30th, we will be able to stream on the day. So I hope everyone will tune in
配
and
信
have
が可能にな
fun.
るので、皆さんぜひ配信して盛り上がっていただければと思います。
はい、ぜひぜひ楽
Yes,
し
I
んで
really
ね
enjoy
配
you.
信していた
I
だき
really hope you enjoy it and that we will stream it. Thank you. Well, he said I could stream it. He said I could stream it.
た
So
いですね。ありがとうございます。皆さんぜ
I
ひ
better see
10
Sarah
月
and everybody else
30
on my
日楽し
stream.
みにお待ちください。さあさんありがとうございました。
I get it on the 29th, suckers. You guys have to wait till
で
the
は
30th. I get it on the
続いて
29th.
質問コーナーに
All right, that was it. Nice. So, what would you guys say? We were like 90% accurate with our without subtitles. We were pretty close to figuring out what the fuck Fox Hunt was without subtitles. I'm pretty happy about that. I'm pretty proud about that. Who the fuck is Let's see what they say about the volume
参
2.
り
All
ます。
right.
前回
Just
6
real
月
quick though, because I haven't even eaten dinner yet and I need to sleep.
の質問
Past my
は
bedtime.
こちらました若い方の活躍が
Well,
感
we
慨
have the
深かった
translations
です
here.
制作現場のチー
Oh,
ム
this
の
is just for
価値
the
観
questions,
は
though, huh?
変わったのかどのような感情で作られたかお聞きしたいですということです。
Almost 6 a.m. I ain't built for this
ね
game. You need to go to bed, bro. You're
温かい
sick
お言葉あり
too.
がとうございます。僕たちもですね、その今回のデルタの開発を通じてその若いス
Where are
タ
the
ッ
subtitles?
フの方々の成長がですね、著しかったなっていう印象っていうのは、
They're not gonna
これはもう
translate this
僕
one?
自身の感想でも一番思ってること
Feel
なんで
most
すよ
strongly
ね。
about. Thank you
なので
for the very end of it. So originally through the development of Delta,
メタルギアもう一回ちゃんと
our mission was to create a team that could probably recreate Metal Gear once again, and I feel we've been able to achieve that a little bit. But when it comes to the issue of values changing, well, all we can do here is convey our
直せる
enthusiasm.
チームを作ろうというのが僕たちの僕たち子さんのね
This man nervous as hell.
ミッションだったんで
え
そういったことはちょっとできてきたのかなっていうふうな感じはします。でも価値観が変わったっていう件でいくとですね、僕ら子さんがね子さんができることは熱意を伝えることだけなんですよ。なのでなんかそういったものがその若い
I
子
don't
た
think
ち
we
に
got
伝
very
わって
much Volume 2 news.
いってた
What
ら
the fuck? They're not translating shit.
なのでなんか
So I do hope that something like that can be conveyed to these young people. Bro, ain't no damn young people playing Fox Hunt. I'm gonna tell you right now.
ちょっと思ったりはしています。
なるほど。しっか
I
り
see. I think it's fair to say that the spirit of Metal Gear is being passed on to the next
メ
generation.
タルギアのこう魂みたいなのは次世代に受け継がれつつあるということで、
Yeah, they're
未
all
来は
sippy
つなが
cups.
っていくと
Future will continue to be
認識でよ
connected.
ろしいんでしょうかね。
はい、そんな形
でも
で。
本当変わりましたよ。
This looks like Singer commended for trying to be a bit more
数
inventive,
年
not
間やっ
having
ている
MGS5
うち
for
に
me is good.
若い人たち
So
が
like,
どんどん成長していく姿が見られたっていうのは本当に
I
嬉
mean,
しか
that's
った。
what it's gonna turn
な
into.
るほど
Don't expect
こ
any
れからの
sneaking
ね
because it's
活
gonna
躍に
turn
なってい
into
ただ
just
けるんですね。あり
gunfights.
がとうございます。
Trust me.
では続いての質問参りましょう。こちらで
Next question.
かくれんぼゲームを
Oh, here we go. This is the big one. This is the one I wanted to see. Why did you choose to make Fox Hunt a new original game mode rather than just adding the hide and seek system from MGO as one mode? Why not create another MGO? Let's see the answer.
はい、
Yes, well,
どこまで行っていいのか
I'm not sure how far I can go, but well, a multiple shooter
単独で維持できる
and
MGO クラスの
MGO class
こ
game
れは
that can be
正
maintained
直言って片
independently,
手間で
to
作
be
れ
honest,
るよ
is
うな
not
も
something
ので
that can be
は
made with one
デル
hand.
タ作りながら作れるようなものじゃないなって
It's
い
not
うの
something
が
that can be made
まず
while
制作の
making
方で
Delta,
最初に
and that
固
was
めた話ではあった
something
ってい
that
う
was
のは
decided upon
それ
earlier.
は
See, this is what I was talking about earlier. That this was decided to be made after Delta was already done.
ではあるんですよ。まあだから
Sure, well,
ただ
so I
チャ
just
レンジはしたい
I
で
would
す。
like to take on the
MGO 皆
challenge.
さんねファンの方々非常に
What? Well, I know that everyone at MGO, well, fans have been waiting for a long time, so it's not like we're not going to make any more. MGO in the future confirmed
に待っていただいてい
or
るのが分か
anything
るの
like
で、
that.
も
But
う作りませんとかそういうふうなことではないんですけど、
はい。
まあどうやった
well,
ら
how
ね
can we
今の
create
皆
an M series? That's a goddamn BMW that will respond to the thoughts that everyone is having right now.
様の思考に応えられるようなMGO の形があるの
I
か
think we have to start from there, and I'm really thinking about it
という
quite
ことこれ
seriously.
は
So they
や
are
っぱり
thinking
そこか
about
ら
a
考え
new
ないといけない
MGO?
なっていうふうには割と本当に真剣に考えているところ
Or is he
では
just saying
あ
that
り
to
ます
save
な
face?
るほど。
はい
今後も
Because everybody jumped down his throat. I see. There may be room to create more in the
作っていく余地
future.
はあると
Well, yeah, there's
そうです
always
ね。はい、
room, but are you
皆
going
さ
to
ん
do
の
it?
期待が
If people have high expectations, I think it's only natural to do it. Well, at the same time, the Fox Sand that you just saw this time, well, it's interesting. Well, please try playing it. Well, first try playing it.
大きければそれ
Man,
は
begging
やっ
us
ていって
already. That's not a
当然
good
じゃないか
sign.
なと思います。まあただね、それと同時にこの今回今見ていただいたフォックスハンター
Please make
これ
one with
面白いです。
Fox Sand.
ぜ
Maybe
ひ
Fox Sand is like a beta to get. People have said that. I
遊
don't
んでみて
know.
ください。まず遊んでみ
This
て
is
くだ
not
さ
the
い。
way to get feedback for an MGO.
でなん
So the reason why we decided to make this Fox and Delta is that we decided to make Delta this time, and we decided that we couldn't lose in the jungle. So we started making it.
でこのね、
Huh?
フォックスハント作ろうと思ったかという話なんですけど、今回デルタ作って、まあ、僕たちとにかくジャングルでは負けねえぜっていうそれで作り始めたんですよ。
はい。
で、
Yes. So
まあ
since we'd gone to trouble of creating a jungle, we thought we'd like to have more fun in it, and so Fox A was created with that
せっ
thought
か
in
く
mind.
ジャングル作ったんで、まあ、このジャングルでもっと
I'm
遊
waiting, yeah, I'm
び
waiting
た
for
いよね
Fox
っ
Hunt
てい
too,
う
man.
だから
It's
そうい
gonna
う
be free to everyone who enjoys MGS. They didn't say that. They didn't mention anything about monetization or anything.
思いで作ったのがこのフォックスハントなんですね。
なるほど
で、。かくれんぼの
So in terms of the fun of playing Seek, it's like playing Seek in the jungle. I think it's probably going to be a really amazing finish, so I hope you'll take a look and play
楽し
with
みっ
it
て
if
い
you
う意
lease
味で
it.
はですね。
Now I gotta lease it? I can't
ジ
even
ャング
own
ル
it?
でかくれんぼですよね。なんかす
Now
ご
I
い
gotta lease the game.
得意な仕上がりには多分なってると思いますので、
Box
ぜ
A
ひ
like Box
リ
B.
リースしたら遊ん
Yeah,
でみてい
exactly.
ただければなと思います。
はい。このフォックス
Yeah,
ハ
you
ント
can,
も
David.
自
That's
信
one
を
of the
持って
changes that they
お届け
made, alluding to, well, you guys know. This means that we can deliver this fox hunt with
していた
confidence.
だけるということで、はい。
そうですね。
I agree,
ご
yes.
期待くだ
Please look
さい。
forward to it.
では続いての質問参ります。
Alright,
の
what else we got?
開発状況や
Master Collection
そうで
Volume
す
2, let's see what they
答え
say.
の担当。
お願いいたします。
そうですね。
Thank you very much.
そう
I
ですね
agree. That's
結
right.
構
It's been
長く
dragging
引っ
out
張ってま
for
すよね。
dragging on for
ボ
quite
リ
a
ュー
long
ム1
time.
って言ってるぐらい
And
だ
so
から
saying
2は
Bolem 1. What the fuck is Bolem 1? Oh, Volume 1? There might be a 2. I said something like that a few years
そんなところを
ago,
言ったの
but
が何年前の話ぐらいね話だったんですけど、
はい。
but what?
まあ
Well, we're
我
making
々
it properly. We're also creating the data. Well, I've said this many times already, but I'm
作り
making
な
it.
がら
He's
ちゃん
making it
と
on his
作
own,
って
guys.
ます。
Give him a break. He's making it all by himself.
それはもう何回も言ってるんですけど作ってます。で、まあ叱るべきタイミングでです
So,
ね。
well, now is the time to
今後の
scold
方
you.
針
So I
込み
would
で
like to
皆さ
contact
ん
you
に
all with
ご
information
連絡を
about
することが
future
できれ
plans.
ばと思いますので、すいません。
So sorry.
いつも言ってて
Well, I
もう
always say
本当
this.
申し訳ないですけどもう少しお
And
待
I'm
ちい
really
ただけれ
sorry, but
ば。もう
fuck
少しかな
y'all.
っていう
Imagine if you could just wait a little
Well,
longer, or maybe just a little longer. I'm not sure how much longer.
ちゃんと
But well,
進んでますので
We're making good progress, and it's looking like it will be quite enjoyable. MGS4, baby, that's what I'm hearing. MGS4 is coming.
まああとね
They're working on
もう一つ
MGS4.
長くやってるとい
Something
う
that's
と
been
で
going on
す
for a
ね
long time is
前作の
the
ボ
previous
リューム1
work,
ですね、マスターコレ
Volume
クショ
1
ン。
Master
これも
Collection.
アップデートいつまでやってんやってこれもたまに言われるんですけど
I'm
すい
sorry,
ませ
but
ん
people
まだやって
sometimes
ま
ask
す
me how long that update will
で
last. I'm
こ
still
れ
doing
まだ
it.
やってる
He's
んです
doing
け
this
ど
too.
これもよう
Guys,
や
he's
く
doing
です
everything.
ねようやく
But finally,
終
finally,
わりを
we are
見え
starting
そう
to
になっ
see
てきていて
the end of it.
こちらもですね
And
合わせて
we
発
hope
表する
to
機
have
会
an
設けられれば
opportunity
と思ってま
to
す
make a
の
joint
で
announcement.
また
What?
これはね改めて発
So
表させていただけ
we
ればと
would
思い
like
ま
to
す
make an announcement about this again.
楽しみ
Oh
に
shit!
待って
Are we
お
gonna
り
get
ます
an announcement at the end of this
あり
year?
がとうございますそれではお時間も来てますの
Well,
で
time is up, so let me
最後の
ask
質
my
問
last
と
question.
させてく
Ask
新
your question.
作
Are
が
there any plans for a new entry?
メイクしたい作
あるんでしょうかね
Hell no! Imagine he says that.
いや
no.
とりあえずね我々も本当に
Well,
デ
well,
ル
for
タ
now
を
we
と
have
にかくまず
finally.
どうにかこうにか皆さんにようやくお届けすることができたと
You know, it's
チ
playing
ー
hide
ム
and
が
seek in the
整
jungle.
ってない
MGO,
ところから
exactly.
なん
There's
と
a
か
there's a
かんとか
map
やり
called Forced
届け
Firefight,
られ
guys.
ましたということがこれがまず
Somehow
今の
managed
と
to
ころ
get
で
it
す。で
delivered.
次の
So
展
of
開
course we'd like
も
to
ち
think
ろん
about the
考
next
え
step,
て
but
い
we
きたい
haven't
と思
decided
思ってます
yet what to
が、
create.
まだですね何をちょっと作るかっていうのは 例えばですね、
For
おそら
example,
く
Metal
メ
Gear is
タルギ
probably
ア
truly the
本当
history
に
of games. There are a variety of things from pixel art to movie-like things, so no matter which one I do and how I do it, well, whether I'm remaking it or creating something using it as a motif, I think the form will probably all be different.
ゲームの歴史なわ
I
け
don't
です
know
ね。
what the fuck this
も
man's
う
talking
ド
about.
ット絵のものから映画みたいなものま
Give
で
us
いろい
money
ろ
and
ある
fuck
の
off.
で、
Yeah,
そう
exactly.
です
どれを
ね
ど
Play
ういう
Fox
風にして、
Play Hawks
リメイ
Hunt.
クするにしても、
Play Hawks Hunt
それを
and then
モチーフ
decide.
になんか作るにしても、形は多
I
分
know, he's
全
doing
部変わ
everything.
ると思うん
He's
ですよ。
surpassed Kojima, man.
なので
So that's why I made the snake that appears like this. Huh? Well, without changing the level design or the scenario, they improve the graphics and oh, he's talking about Delta. Well, I think the way you do this will probably vary depending on the item. Well, of course, I think the amount of effort will be
フィーター
very
に関
different.
してはこの形にしました
Okay, yeah, that's
レベル
chapter
デザイン
3.
変えず
Tell
に
Peeler.
シナリオ
Peeler
も
can
変えずに
finally rest.
グラフィックを良くして操作系を良くしたこれはものによって多分やり方は多分変わっていくと思います手間もも
Hawks
ちろ
Hunt.
ん
Where's the Hawks
すごい
Hunt
変わ
squad
る
at?
と
That's
思
going to
い
be our
ます
little
と
guild,
いう
man.
ことなので
Yes.
まあその
So at that
辺
point, I
で
was
ですね
wondering
ど
which
れ
one
を
would be best to make and deliver. Well, Okamura, this man's speaking in the third person now. Which one can you play with while you're still alive? Huh? Which one can you play with while you... I hope all of them. I hope we can play all of them while you're still alive. Which one should you make?
作って届けるのがいいんだろうと岡村生きているうちに遊べるのはどれを作ればいいんだと
長生きしていただいて
それをちょっとな
Thank you for your patience. That answered literally nothing. I think I've been thinking about a lot... I think I've been thinking about that a lot as I've been working on it. So personally, well, I'm just writing here. The next work I like to do is remake Just a Fantasy. What? I'll tell you something. This man should not be writing shit if he's writing every sentence.
考えながらやっていきたい
I'm
な
not
と思
making
っ
any
てます。
promises, but I just...
で個人的にねまあただここに書いて次に
Oh, he
リメ
pointed
イ
at
クしたい
someone.
作品で
I'm calling that guy out.
ただの妄想ですよ。何の約束
You
で
ain't
もな
making
い
it
で
to
すけ
phase
ど
2, bitch.
ただ
That's what he
僕
said.
がやりたいのでいくとやっぱ MGS1 やりた
Wants
い
to play
ですね
MGS1. Oh, he wants to remake MGS1. I'd like to see it. Me too, man. Me too.
たいですね。
I'd like to see
難易度
Okamura's personal work now.
そう
It's
ですよ
on
ね
maximum
だとは
difficulty.
思いますけどね。
はい
見てみたいな
Yes,
と
I'd
思い
like to
ます
see it.
ね。
Let's do it,
ありがとう
Okamura. Me and you, I'll
ござ
help
い
you.
ます
There's a survey home in the description section of this broadcast. You can also select your preference for the remake from there. So please send your opinions to the I'm not going to say that. So thank you very much. There were a lot of other questions, but I think that's all for now. All right, is this where they get into the little photo thing now? Yeah, this is where they get into the photo comment. All right, we're done. We are done here for the day.
ありがとうございます
Expect a deep dive video on Fox Hunt tomorrow explaining explaining the mode and all that, although you guys are already here. If you guys could still do me the favor tomorrow when that video is up, just like it, leave a little comment, leave a little caca for me, a little hawk for Hawks Hunt. That video will be up tomorrow. I'm going to explain things because Konami did not do a very good job of explaining them. Full deep dive, explaining the mode, explaining Fox Hunt, obviously mentioning the release date. That'll be up tomorrow. Other than that, it's been a funny stream. It's definitely been an enjoyable stream. I had a lot of fun chatting with you guys. Before I go though, I want to know your guys' impressions. What do you guys think? We'll have it looping in the back here one more time. But what are we thinking? We happy with it? We happy with the announcement? Are you optimistic now? Are you willing to give it a shot? What do you think of it releasing 2 months after Delta? Hawks Hunt, Hawks Hunt. I think this entire hotline has confused me and my brain hurts. Yeah, I think a lot of that was just the nature of it being a Japanese focused stream at TGS and them not having like, you know, a narrator translating in English or any other language. And so we kind of had to piece together the mode. But I'm actually pretty proud of us that we were able to piece together. I'd say a good 90% of it was what we were thinking. I didn't really get the whole, like, you just need literally one Keraton at the end of the phase and you're able to progress. You and your teammate need one Keraton. I was thinking it was like a collection game where if you had 8, the team behind you had like 3, and then the teams after that had like none or 1 or something, then they were out. But it's much simpler than that. It's literally, do you have a Keraton? Yes. Okay, you're in the next round. And then there's confirmation that there was another game mode. It's basically, you know, staying in the zone while the round is ending. So we had confirmation of that. But other than that, we were pretty spot on, man. We were pretty spot on. I have to be honest. There's the firing range that I saw at the beginning of the stream. For those of you that were here the entire stream, we saw this earlier. There's like a little firing range you can go in with your friends, with your group, at least with one teammate. Maybe that's like the pre-match lobby. You can practice your aim on the dummies. But it also seems like you can get together and do stuff with multiple people up here. which would be really cool if you can just make lobbies where you can just fuck around and have fun. That'd be really cool too. So, all right, let's see. You'll be there. Nice. Yeah. So I'm gonna be playing on PS5 and PC, just so you guys know. Put Hawks Hunt in parentheses in the video title. Yeah. Konami's gonna have to pay you to play it. Holy shit. Will enjoy watching you play it. Oh, I always appreciate you stopping by, Solid Snake. I really appreciate you being here, man. I'll just have to look forward to October. Yeah, I mean, I guess it gives me something to look forward to next month. The end of the next month. Not having crossplay is a huge disappointment. I agree. I don't know how to feel too much. Yeah, for me, I'm cautiously optimistic. I'm a bit more optimistic about it, having seen the game mode now. I think it could be something that could be fun. I mean, everything's fun with friends, right? But I do think this could be fun to grind out and try to get better ranks. I do kind of wish they went into more information on how the ranks work. Like how you level up. Is it just you get experience depending on where you placed? That experience then levels up your levels. But then how do the ranks play into that? Is it dependent on playstyle, KD, MMR, a mixture of all those things? Like I really hope they go into detail before the game launches. I mean, they have a whole entire month, over a month, to give us more information. But it looks fun. It looks fun. How long will it be fun for? I don't know. How long am I going to stick with it personally? I don't know. But I know for at least the first couple weeks, it's going to be fun to host like community lobbies and tournaments. I'm looking forward to like commentating if they have like a spectator mode. I can maybe just host the lobby and then spectate. That would be super funny. Have like a community tournament and see who the best person is in the community. Or the best teams, the best duo. I think stuff like that would be really funny. Yeah, the content, for me at least, the content possibilities are endless for at least the first month or so. There's definitely content there, just by the nature of how this game works. But how long the game is going to last in terms of staying power, we're going to have to see. King Crimson says not bad. Brandon says console-only crossplay would have been nice. Yeah, I agree. David says he'll play this. Volume 2 is definitely going to come out next year. I hope so, Torres. I hope so, man. It's going to be free, so why not? As far as we know, it's free, yeah. Yeah, it was nice chatting with you guys. I really appreciate you guys stopping by. Really fun stream. Such a lust for a rank, yep. That's me, man. That's me. Back on MGO2 in a week. We got to play some MGO 2. Well, now we have plenty of time to play MGO 2 and MGO 3 to drum up some excitement. So maybe we'll do that again this Friday if you guys want to play again. Let me know. Anybody who has it in chat who's on Save MGO, let me know. Maybe we'll get a Discord going for Hawks Hunt, sorry, and for MGO 2. So yeah, I'll talk to my friends about it. Maybe we can get a Discord going and they'll help me moderate it. We'll see. If they're willing to help me moderate it, then yeah, we'll get one going. Volume 3. It'll never, yeah, it's never going to be MGO2. Like, I kind of already knew that going into it, but we can have fun with it. There's no reason why we can't have fun with it. Wish they do a standalone MGO game. Give us what we want. Well, unless that was a crazy mistranslation at the end there when they were answering questions, then they're considering it. They said never say never, basically. So if Fox Hunt is successful, quote unquote, if we bitch enough about wanting another MGO, I don't see why they wouldn't make one. Going off of what they just said. I thought MGO was gone. This fan service? Yeah, it's fan service. If you go to savemgo.com here. All right, do I still have my MGO command? I don't think. If you go to savemgo.com, it'll give you all the information. My throat is fucking raw right now from laughing and yelling, basically. There's probably hate me right now. Yeah, no worries. The more people we can get involved, the better, because we'll probably take that little unit that's been playing MGO 2 and 3 together this next month into Fox Hunt. So if you want to get involved, savemgo.com, and then I will let you guys know about the Discord if and when we make that. So we can, you know, plan community nights on MGO and all that fun stuff. So, all right, you guys. Once again, I really appreciate you guys stopping by. It was a fun-ass stream. Very funny stream. I'm actually way more excited about Fox Hunt now after seeing it. And, yeah, we'll play some MGO 2. We'll play some MGO 3, maybe even some MGO 1 from now until this releases. Once again, if you guys could stop by my channel tomorrow, there's going to be a video. I'm going to try to get up early and make it as soon as I can. I'm going to be covering Fox Hunt in detail for those of, you know, for people on YouTube who weren't here for the stream. I'm going to go over it, explain things thoroughly, explain how the mode kind of works, the flow of the mode, and all that fun stuff. So if you could stop by tomorrow, leave me a like, leave me a comment. That would really help out a ton. The video should be up around like noon PDT, so noon Pacific time. That's when I usually upload my videos, but we'll see. We'll see if I can get it done earlier than that. Either way, thank you guys for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. We'll get some fun games in soon as we look forward to Fox Hunt. What's Jaya saying? What is she doing? What are you guys doing to each other? Harassing each other? Either way, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow because I'm going to be making that video, but if I can get it done early enough, then I'll probably stream some Delta or something. Either way, thank you guys for stopping by, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace.